Good morning. Hi, chat. What are time zones? I don't know what's going on anymore. Uh, we we're just gonna raw dog Azatsu without background music. We're just gonna raw dog Azatsu. No BGM, no overlay. Just it'll just be this. This is. Good morning. It's ominous without a BG, right? No assets, nothing. It's just this. Good morning, chat. Good morning. Oh my god. Wee, your DVR. I just turned on this stream. Mammy, thank you. Thank you for the 10 gifted memberships. Can we get some hearts in chat? Thank you. I... Oh. I'm an EP chat. I'm an EP. How's the void? It's alright. It's kind of lukewarm. But it's getting cold. Let's see what you were recording yesterday. Thank you. I had a lot of fun. I don't know why, but it knocked me out pretty hard. After the recording, I went back home. I made some food. And then after I ate, I took a nap and I woke up at like 7 p.m. or so. But yeah. Good morning. Time change is strange. It's like 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern right now, isn't it? Why are we in the void? Because all my assets are still stuck on my motherboard. And I can't figure out a way to get my information out. Yeah. Time zones. Good morning, chat. Good morning. Am I quiet? I worry if I'm quiet. Hang on. Oh, the padding was on. Me just very carefully placing a microfiber sheet onto my microphone. Sorry, my TikTok was open. Hey. I can feel the bass in my chest from you talking. Yeah, now you guys can hear me. Oh my goodness. I don't know why, but my neck has been getting better. But it's still kind of sore. Ooh. That's a great hack. It's like the lamest pop filter. It doesn't really work that well. It works for like the biggest, like the really loud plosives, but beyond that, it is what it is. Still no futon. I'm still in the company offices yet. I haven't gone apartment hunting for my own place at the moment. Still here. But yeah. Oh, that's good coffee. Hazardous Mix, thank you for the 32 months. Ichishimi. Been vlogging for a while, but glad to catch a stream. Welcome back. Thank you for re-upping the membership. Yokoiri. Apartment hunting is this coming weekend. It's sometime this week. I won't say specifically when, but it's sometime this week. Yeah. I had so much fun in the recording studio. Hang on, I feel like I need to get closer. There. Better? I don't know if this is better or not, but here we'll keep it here. I had so much fun at the studio. I forgot how it felt to like be to like stand in there. Ah man, like, I just I have to admit, when I showed up at the studio, my initial reaction, right, was instantly to look around all the equipment and everything and try to be like, all right, how can I recreate this in my own apartment when I get my own place, you know? So I was like, okay, gotta get this sound paneling, gotta get like this mixer, and like there was this really cool mixer that they had that had separate dials, one for like vocal track, so like I could hear myself. It was like a monitoring mix, right? So monitoring, so me hearing myself, and then there was like a slider for the click track, and the click track is just like a little, it just keeps time. So like when you have songs where like you know, like Smash Mouth's like All Star, right? It just starts like somebody, right? Like it just starts right without a beat, right? You have like a click track to kind of keep you on tempos so that you, yeah, like a metronome, exactly. So it just so you stay on pace, so like you can keep pace with the song and everything. And then there's like the guide vocals, and then like the original. The song from like with the original singers and everything, right? Like they all these sliders, and I'm like, I want a mixer like that. I want a mixer like a physical one, and like be able to adjust all those little things. But yeah, I'm trying not to seem suspicious. Asking hyper invasive questions about audio equipment. It's like, hey, so that piece of equipment there, how much did it cost? I looked it up. It's really expensive. Like the microphone is like $5,000. It's crazy. It's like a super high end microphone. The pop filter itself was like $35. And this is crazy to me because my pop filter is like $2.40 off of Amazon. It was like a $30 pop filter, right? Yeah, the pop filter alone was like 30 plus bucks. But like the reason why is because it's like a metal mesh pop filter that is angled so that when you talk into it, the sound waves carry through, but like the grating on the mesh is angled so that when the air hits it, it gets deflected off to one side. So like it has all these like really fine. It looks like a strainer. But it's not. If you look really closely, they're like really thin ribbons of metal that's angled in a really like angled downwards, or like I think you can like change which way it's like positioned. But the way that it was set up for me was angled downwards. So like the ribbons were angled downwards, so it deflects the air that comes out of your mouth straight down while the sound wave goes through it. So I'm like, I didn't even know. Like I've heard of like really fancy pop filters, but I didn't realize like you can get like such precision equipment, you know, like it's just a pop filter, right? Physics going crazy. I know, it's really cool. And you still want to touch it? Man, I remember still going to that one studio last year when I saw the KU 100, KU 1000, I forget. The really fancy ASMR mic that looks like a face or a head, I mean. Oh my God. I was like, oh, I'm in the same room as this incredible microphone that's worth more than like 1, 2, 3, 4, like 4 months of rent. Wait, no, more like 5 months of rent. That thing's like $10,000, isn't it? It's crazy. I brought my ASMR mic with me, the same one that I use. So like we're just gonna stick with that one. I'm okay with that one. I don't need to spend like $10,000 on a microphone. That's crazy. VTubing and like evolution functions on good enough, right? Exactly, as long as it works. But no, like I can't wait. I still need to find a hardware store. Trying to get my sound booth set up, and I I need PVC pipe that's at least 1.5 or 2 inches, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure they don't use inches here in Japan, so I'm gonna have to figure out what the millimeter measurement is. But I need to find like a whole bunch of PVC pipe, like at least like 50 feet of it. Centimeters. I wish it was 10K yen, not USD. God, could you imagine? Could you imagine? Oh my God. Welcome to the metric system. It's fairly simple. Okay, the metric system on its own is fine. I understand it. I know what the prefixes of like centi, deci, milli mean. I know what those mean, right? The problem I have is converting between the imperial system that I'm so familiar with the metric system. Like, I understand the metric system on its own. Like, by itself, it's fine. I get it, right? Like, 10, 100, 1,000, right? Easy peasy, right? It's the conversion that gets me. Happy Oshi Day. Wait, that's a thing? Oshi Day? Aw, happy Oshi Day back to you guys, too. Yeah. Bring a ruler. Yeah, pretty much. Most people use centimeters and meters, kilometers, just travel distances, right? I feel like decimeters are a much more a much more versatile unit of measurement, but no one ever uses decimeters because they're like, well, we have centimeters for super tiny things, and then we have meters for like really large things. But I'm like a hot dog, or like a burger. You would want to measure it in decimeters, you know? It's never used. Yeah, it's the thing between centimeters and meters. It's like 10 centimeters. 1 decimeter is 10 centimeters. Inchels, thank you for the 29 months. Okwedi. Decimeters too specific? No, it's like the perfect human size. You know? Like, centimeters are itty bitty. They're like super tiny, okay? Like, why would you like want to measure things in centimeters, right? Like, you have millimeters for like screws and stuff, right? Then you have like decimeters for like human-sized objects. Like a scissor is a pretty good, like the length of a scissor, like a brush, like a monitor, like those are fine. Like you can use like good like decimeters to measure those, right? Centimeters is more you have decimals. It's the same thing. Decimeters are like 4 inches, right? It's like a good human size. It's like an apple is like a little over a decimeter in diameter, right? Like it's a human size. It works well with humans, right? Like our scale. Couldn't you just say 10 centimeters? A decimeter. It's faster. You don't have to specify numbers. You can just say a decimeter, you know? There are small humans. No, like you can still measure things with decimeters. It's like the size of an apple. The size of an orange, right? Like a small orange would be like a decimeter in diameter, right? It'd be perfect, you know? But no one ever uses it, right? Because like you go from centimeters and then you skip decimeters and you go straight to meters, right? Like the gap between centimeters and a meter is huge, you know? Amige, thank you. Oh my goodness, thank you. Thank you for the Yakasupa. Hello, Shinri. Today's my birthday. I'm so happy to see you doing a Zatsu stream. I'm really glad you went to Japan. I hope you're enjoying your days there. Before I head out to work, could I get a moe koi? Thank you for the Yakasupa, Mege. Also, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. How do I say all those in just 2 beats? I'm here. Happy birthday to you. Just Ame? Would just Ame be okay? Happy birthday. Thank you for the Akasupa. Be sure to treat yourself as well. Give yourself something tasty to drink and something delicious to eat. Yeah. Wow. And I'm excited to be here in Japan as well. I also met when I went to the studio, I saw Chihuahua Mane and I met Raccoon Mane. and it was really cool. Like finally being able to like show up and see the Manasans in person again. It's like it's like real. It's I don't know. It's something. It's like it's one of those like things where like you see them as a username on the Discord so often, but then you meet them in person and it's like, oh hey, you're like real. You're an actual raccoon, right? Like raccoon money? Wait, you guys didn't know? Oh my goodness. Yeah, we have a raccoon money, right? Or like I don't know, like you just see the name like on the Discord, but it's like no, they're real. They're an actual raccoon. It's like whoa. It's really crazy, Chad. It's really crazy. I don't know. There's something about like being able to like physically meet, like coworkers, people on your team, and it's like, oh my gosh, you have such small manners, Chihuahua and a raccoon. It's Gibi's Manasan. Yeah, we already knew. We have been knowing. Don't give Raccoon Mana a block of cotton candy. She might wash it and it'll disappear. No. Oh my god, I saw that. I saw the clip of it. The poor raccoon. They give him a little piece of cotton candy, and the first thing it does is it immediately goes over to wash it. And then it just vanishes. And then it starts like tapping the base of the puddle, trying to find where it went. Oh, like it doesn't understand. That's the thing. Like if there was a way for me to convey the knowledge of here's why sugar dissolves in water, right? Like if I could explain it to the raccoon, it'd be so much easier, but you can't explain it and they don't understand. They were so excited to eat something tasty and it just vanished in front of them and they don't know why it happened, right? So like that's the part that hurts my heart. Also, I think there was like a recent, I say recent in like the last 5 years, like observational study of raccoons, and they're not actually washing it. As much as we would love to say that it looks like washing it to us, but apparently it's not. Like it's not doing it for the purposes of hygiene or cleanliness. It's doing it because it helps its paws like sense the food, like the padding on its paws. It like by getting it wet and like just manipulating the food item underwater, it helps it sense it and like feel the food a lot more than actually like washing it, So as cute as it looks, it's not really like washing, It's not like scrubbing away like the debris and the dirt and trying to clean it all out. It's just kind of manipulating it under the water to take, it's a tactile thing. Why not use tongue? Because what if it's a dangerous thing? What if it's not tasty? What if it's not edible? They use their hands to like taste like. Well, they're not really tasting it, but like they're manipulating it in with their hands to kind of feel for the object and like figure out, is this going to be edible for me first, and then they eat it. Leo Stone, thank you for the 33 months. Okwedi, happy Yoshi Day Shumi. Thank you for being here. Of course. What is Oshi Day? Okwedi, thank you for reopening the membership. Well, yeah, kind of like a duck using its bill to sense underwater. Yeah, I don't think the mechanism, or like not the mechanism, the objective, I guess, is similar. It's just it's not like actually washing. It's your day, silly. No, my day is June 23rd. Oh my god, wait, that's coming up next year. Wait, it comes up every year. Oh no. Oshinohi, 11 November 4th, play on words. Oh, it's a play on words. Oh, it's a pun. Wait, that's cute. I like that. Oh my goodness. I love that. Like the 4th of May, so you can be like, May the 4th be with you, and then Revenge of the 5th, or the Revenge of the 6th, right? Like, it's just puns. That's cute. I like that. You mean we have a birthday every year? Right? Could you imagine? Having a birthday every year, I cannot. You're telling me I gotta do this every year? Love Pocky Day. Oh, Pocky Day is coming up, right? In 6 days. It's 11/11. Mars Hacks, thank you for the 23 months. Radio Rodin coming at you live from the void. Yes, but we're like just no BGM, no assets, just raw dog in the void. Okwidi. Good knee highs day? Knee highs? Like the stockings? Birthday every year is crazy. I like to skip a few minutes just to be. I should go get some Pocky. There's like different flavors here, right? I'm gonna be honest, chat. I went to Don Quixote once since I've been back, and I don't want to ever go back again. It's so. Wait, did I already mention this? It's so touristy now. It's way too touristy. Like, it's just packed. What's your favorite flavor? I don't know. I haven't tried them all yet. I would like to. Way too crowded. Yeah, it's way too crowded. Like every single time I go, or like every single time I go on like social media, there's always some kind of like YouTube short that's like, if you come to Tokyo, the first place you must visit is Don Quixote, right? And it's all that, right? But because of how much it's been pushed on social media and how viral it is, like, it's so packed. It's crazy. Orion, thank you for the 33 months. Okwidi. Catching a live stream, crazy. I'll see if you a sec. Can you say happy birthday to my wife who's a fellow koi? Just called you a hipster. I live my life trying to avoid being a hipster. Wait, but does that make me a hipster? Thank you so much for the membership. Also, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Wait, we don't have a name. Array of Valiant's wife. Happy birthday to you. Wow. And Fang, Okwidi. Good morning as well. Exhale, Shadow, think about the supas. Kombini mukbang coming back. I haven't done a mukbang stream, but I don't want to do a mukbang stream because I don't know. I don't like the sound of people talking with their mouth full, so I don't usually want to make that kind of content myself. But maybe. Raw dogging the void. Insert George Takei going, oh my. Faye, thank you for the gifted. Thank you. Metropolitan, Okwidi. Void ASMR, your Oshi takes you to the all-knowing void, not clickbait. Jokes aside, happy to be here for 9 months. Let's go. Happy membership, baby. Happy membership gestational period. Let's go. Apple on goggles, Okwidi. Hipsters never admit to being hipsters. That's the entire point. I've lived through 2010, 2011 hipsterism, and never again. It was the plaid like shirt with like the glasses and like they had a very specific hairstyle and everything, and the thing that stood out to me the most was specifically fixie bikes, right? Fixie bikes. They were all called fixies. And the reason why they were called that is because it was a fixed gear bike. As in, like, it didn't have changeable gear. You know how, like, mountain bikes or, like, general, like, all-purpose bikes have, like, multiple gears that you can swap, like change, right? Like, low gear, high gear for, like, going up and down hills or on flat terrain, right? So there's a thing called fixed gear bikes where it's just one gear. So, like, as you pedal, it just goes one speed, right? It was all that, yeah. Every single hipster had a fixie bike. And the entire thing was, I'm not like the others. They say, while being literal copy pastes of each other, And oh my god, I hated it so much. Why? Because they wanted to be quirky. Were they the performative male of that decade? I would say yes, but it wasn't exclusively a male thing. Like men and women and everyone in between were all doing the same thing. They all wore the same shirt. They all had the same pants. They all had the same, like, what was it? The boots? Like wingtip boots, or I don't know, if I forget what it was, but some kind of boots. And everyone had fixie bikes. So like, just the beanies, yeah, those two. My goodness. Wife says she resents the history cover because she's singing her. Thank you for the good luck on the cosplay contest last month. I won best performance. Let's go. Congratulations. Let's go. That's really exciting. I want to try cosplay one of these days. Thank you for the super Coda. Thank you for the 24 months. Happy 2 years and happy Ocean Day. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for reaping the membership. Oh my god, PBR. No. Oh yeah, there we go. The Doc Martens. God. The PBR though. Oh my god. It tasted like piss. I hated PBR. Why would you drink PBR? Oh my god. It was like one of the cheapest things. It was like on par with like Bud Light, you know? Or like, what was that other really cheap one? The one that comes in the silver can. I forget. It's just, yeah, the hipster starter pack, right? Man. My wife has cosplayed you. I'm like a fake coin next to her. Nah, it's okay. All fish are fish. What's PBR? Oh, it's PBR. The Pabst Blue Ribbon. It's a brand of beer that's really cheap. Oh yeah, Natty Light. It was Natty Light. No, White Claw wasn't a thing back then. White Claw didn't exist back then. It was Natty Light. It was Natural Light. Man. Because hipsters who were born in the 89, 90 all turned 21 around them. PBR was super cheap. I know, like that's the thing. Like if you're gonna be hipster, why would you go and pick like the cheapest thing, you know? It tasted so bad. Oh my goodness. It was effectively just drinking. Like every single can had like what? Like 160 calories of just carbs. It was like just drinking bread, like liquid bread, but it was like liquid bread soaked in piss. It was really disgusting. I don't know why. They spent all their monies on fixies, right? God. I'm so glad we're out of that time. I'm so glad. I don't have to be around it anymore. G-Shed, thank you for the 17 months. Hey, going to the cold room at liquor stores and 60% of the selections guts was tasting beer, no demand IPAs. I know, I like some IPAs. There was a few that were good, but it's been a while since I've had one. I still think my favorite one is Dragon's Milk. That one is like a stout. It's not an IPA, it's a stout, but it's really good. Oh, it tastes like chocolate. Like a little hint of chocolate, kind of woody. It's got like good body. Is that how you describe it? It's like a full stout. Like it's like hearty. You know, you drink it and it feels like substantive. You know, because there's a lot of beers that you drink that are like a beverage, right? But the stout is like, oh, it's like a meal replacement. You know. Thank you for the 21 months. Hi, bro. Thank you, Quiddy. Ryan, thank you for the gifted memberships. Thank you. Can I get some hearts in chat for the gifted membies? Dragon's Milk. Yeah, it's a brand of Imperial Stout, but it's like really good. It's really good. Someone I'm hearing is that we need to smell a Pabst Blue Ribbon. No, no, don't do it. Thank you for the super, but don't do it. You're gonna have to drink it yourself, and it's not gonna be. You're gonna regret it. It's not. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's warm. I can vouch for warm cider over any IPA. Yeah, ciders are pretty good too. For your hipsters and coming back, they call it hipster sleaze now. What? Hipster sleaze? What does that mean? Oh my goodness. I just realized your on-screen text box is in Japanese. It is because this is the work PC and everything is set to Japanese. I couldn't add people on Discord for like 3-4 days and I couldn't figure out why. And it's because the keyboard was set to Japanese, but it wasn't the Windows keyboard input was set to Japanese. It was an English keyboard, but the Windows input was set to Japanese. So whenever I went and pressed Shift 2, instead it would give me like a semicolon, and I was like, what the hell is going on? Why is it giving me, or no, it's apostrophe. It was giving me apostrophes, and I was like, what the hell? So I couldn't figure out how to add people. But yeah. My friend who's in the mid-20s still buys vodka that comes in a plastic bottle. I understand. I don't blame. I also do the same thing. There was a brand of vodka that was like $9. You got a handle of it, so like 1.75 milliliters, and it was only $9. And it was real. It was like it wasn't good, okay, but it did the job. So I don't blame your friend. I would have done him. I would have done the same thing. You treat vodka like water, right? It tastes like gasoline. That point isn't to enjoy a delicious beverage, okay? If I'm buying a plastic handle of $9 vodka, I'm buying it to get drunk. I'm not buying it to savor the flavor of the quadruple distilled potato, you know? But I understand. It. If I'm drinking something and it tastes like gasoline, it better just be gasoline. Could also be like sniffing on permanent markers. Don't do that, by the way. Please don't sniff on permanent markers. Man. Also, chat, I tweeted out yesterday that you guys aren't ready for my fourth outfit. Next outfit. Okay, I don't know anymore. I don't know what counts as an outfit or not. Okay, is it my fourth? Okay, fourth, fifth? No, fourth, third. I'm confusing myself. Default sweater, gala, next is fourth. Okay, so it would technically be the fourth one. Okay. The shirt in the default doesn't count. I mean, it kinda does. I waited a year for that shirt, so. But I do have. The reason why I said it was because I went ahead and I drew it. I'm not gonna show you because spoilers. Hey. But I drew it. I grabbed pen and paper. Chat, I could never, right? I grabbed pen and paper. Like, I had the paper right here, okay? Can you hear that? Right? I got a notebook. And I realized it's a planner because it has a calendar and, like, date and everything. But I was like, it's too late. I already bought the notebook. So I grabbed the pen and paper, and I actually drew it. Is the outfit going to be hamburger or burrito? The choice is hamburger or hot dog. It depends on how you fold me. And you pledged, like, even the 20 or 33 months. Upgrady. Thank you for re-upping the membership. Does it have a shirt? Oh, wouldn't you like to know? So I went ahead and drew it with the best of my artistic skills and abilities. Does it have tentacles? No spoilers, chat. You guys can't get me. I have developed. I have evolved over the last 2.5 years. I know how to avoid giving away spoilers now. So, hey. You won't be able to get me, chat. Ungrateful Kiwi, thank you for the 25 months. Okwiri. As long as it has fish. Save the drawing for when we get to see it. I should have thought of. Oh no, wait! I should have thought about that. I actually tore the pages out, and I gave the sheets to Chihuahua Man. I was like, "Here you go, Chihuahua Man. Like this is the design I want. This is the outfit that I want." And then I just tore out the sheets and I gave it to Chihuahua Man. I might have to ask her for it back. I didn't think about it. I was just really excited, so I had it and I gave it away to. Photocopy it. Yeah, I think so. Chihuahua Man meant because I had notes in English on the side. Chihuahua Man, I gave the sheets to her so that she could take it and then like translate the notes into JP so that we can give it to Nitaka Sensei, my art mama. Yeah. The original drawing would be so cool. When it shows up, when I finally do a reveal of it, I'll show it off during the outfit reveal. We'll probably show it off at the outfit reveal. Like we'll do the usual like 1 hour long stream where we do predictions and then we do the little reveal, and then at the very end, as a little Easter egg, I'll show off my little doodle. Yeah. Knowing your art skills, it'll be great. I appreciate the vote of confidence. I appreciate the vote of confidence, chat. It was like, it was like if I were to make a reference image by photo bashing various things and putting it all together. Have you shown the outfit to the boys? I showed Haka the idea. And he's excited about it. He says it looks really cool. So it's just a doodle. It's just like the overall design of it, the general like feeling of it. So we'll have to see how it comes to life in my art mama style. I would love to see it. I'm kind of excited. So I'm really curious to know like how it's going to turn out. But the general direction, I guess, the way to put it, right, will be there. Can we get colors? Oh, right. That's right. Colors. Wait, I don't have any colors, do I? Like, literally, this is just black and white. Oh my god. Like, yeah, it's basically just black and white. Oh no, am I reverting back to my high school wardrobe of just having like grays and browns and blacks? Yeah. I need to have some more color, more vibrant color on there, right? You want to give a spoiler so bad. It is clothing. It is clothing. It's clothing. It is clothing. I say clothing because you've already seen me topless. Like you guys already know what that looks like. So like there's nothing. I'm not hiding anything. You know, like there's enough photos of me out there without my shirt on. So you guys know everything there. Like there is no secret. You know. I can't show you more, and as much as I love body horror, Staff-san is not gonna let me do that for my outfits. You know, I can't be like, hey Staff-san, can I put on these prosthetics and like this special effects makeup for so sadly no. My dreams of having a chest burster toggle sadly will not happen. Could you imagine that though? Wait, VTubers could definitely they could so easily have a chest burster toggle. That'd be so cool. Oh my god! Like, can someone do that? I want to see VTubers with a chest burster toggle, right? Oh, what? The alien from Aliens, right? The little thing that looks like a worm that like bursts out of people's like chests, right? That, like, oh my god, if we, I want that. That would be so expensive. But think of the memes. Think of like the 7-second TikTok short you can make with that and get like 200 likes and that's it. You know? Imagine if the chest burster was the VTuber's fan model. Oh my god. Chammy, thank you for the 21 months. Okoidi, okoidi. Miss being here and hope you're enjoying Japan. The move has gone well. It's going well. It's going well. We've still got a lot of stuff to do, but it's going well over time. Yeah. Toggle the peel face off like a cheap mask. Oh, Nicolas Cage, face off. Like, wait, that'd be great. That's, oh my god. That'd be a great toggle. Oh, wait. I just realized, isn't there like a class? I say class like it's an RPG class. Isn't there like a style of VTubing where like the talent is actually the mascot, like a little cat or a teddy bear or like a little I don't know, something, right? Like they're the mascot, right? And then they have like another character holding onto like the teddy bear or something, right? It's that, but like the air quotes real VTuber, like, you know, like wink wink, right? The real VTuber is actually the chest burster. So like on the thumbnail, when you're like scrolling through the YouTube or Twitch, right? You see like a very pretty character. It's an anime character in the corner, and you're like, oh cool, I want to check him out, right? You click onto the thing and like you type in chat like, hey, I'm new here, right? And then they're like, oh, you're new here, right? And then just, you know, like the chest burst like bursts out of the character's chest, and it goes, hey, good to meet you. I'm Charlie, the chest burster, you know? They're like, what? And it's like, oh, this is just my human host that I'm infecting right now. The real VTuber. I'm the real VTuber. I'm the chest burster, you know? Like, oh my god, why hasn't anyone taken that spin on it? Oh my god. Yeah. Like imagine it's Altair, right? And then like he gets raided. And then suddenly Snail Tear just erupts from his chest, right? And goes like, hey, Raiders, like, welcome to my channel, you know? Charlie the Chest Burster. Wait, no, Chester. Chester's a name too, right? That'd be perfect. Chester the Chest Burster. There we go. Oh my god. I don't know if VTuber is just not the animation ringing. Oh my goodness! But we need to see it. We gotta see it. It has to be like fully rotoscoped animation too. You know, Chester the chest burster, right? The Made in Abyss mangaka wanted to make a Parasite VTuber model that twists each new outfit is a new girl that the Parasite has on top of it. Oh, see, that's such a good way. That's such a cool way to like. That's a really nice spin on like air quotes outfits. Although I guess it does make sense if you're like an infectious parasite. Like the people you infect would technically be your outfits, right? So it all works out. I'm just saying, chat. There are no limits. The sky is the limit, right? And sometimes well, if the sky's the limit, people's chest cavities also fall within that limit too. So like, it's fair game. I'm just saying, right? Let's get creative. Could also provide some lore, right? And then it'd be such a great way to like incorporate like your real life experiences as your background. Like, oh, my lore is that I infested a librarian, which is why now I have assimilated their knowledge of libraries, and I now understand the Dewey system. You know, like it'd be a good way to explain why you have such cool knowledge of so many unique special things, right? And then you can incorporate that into your content too. Yeah. Dollar, thank you for the 22 months. Okoidi. Society, right? You would YouTube or Twitch bonk them for being too crazy? Danganronpa style, pink blood. It's not red blood, it's pink blood. There you go. Now everyone is it's not blood, it's watermelon juice. It's pomegranate juice. There you go. Right? My lore is that this guy ate a really bad sandwich. By that logic, did you infest a murderer or something? Oh man, I wish. God, that'd be so cool. No, sadly. But like, one can dream, right? One can dream. At least it's not the censored white blood. Oh my god. I know it's a meme. I know it's not real. It can't be real. There's no way it can be real. Not the characters getting splattered with white blood. Oh my goodness. Jetto, thank you for the 33 months. Was working a happy 33 months old man. As it is November, I'm grateful for you and this community. Ah, thank you so much for repaying the membership. Oh, Quiddy. It's real. Air quotes blood. No, I don't want to think about it. In their attempts to pursue censorship, they have placed themselves in a predicament. Things have become very challenging very quickly. White what? Blood. There was a couple of clips, a couple of screenshots of like a very violent anime, I think, or a video game that had a lot of blood and gore effects. So because of censorship, they've replaced the color of the blood from red to white. And now when they get splattered with blood, it doesn't look like blood. They've gotten themselves in a sticky situation. Onyx, thank you so much for joining the collective. Okwidi. Hope you enjoy the channel badge and the emotes. Yeah. The SNES port of Mortal Kombat had it too? Oh my god. Sometimes it's just okay. Like the blood is fine. It's just leave it as blood. You know, like why? I'm happy now that it seems that more people are just like okay with the visuals of blood and not like, oh, we gotta censor it. What color should we pick? Like something green, something blue? No, white. What happened to the dignified blurred effect? I don't know. I really don't know. I figure it's probably someone out there who's like, oh, we've invented this new technology to like identify blood from the pixels and then automatically censor it, right? So that we don't have to go and manually blur all the seeds, right? And then it just looks so much worse. Sometimes in the pursuit of justice, mistakes are made. But what if there are no mistakes, just happy accidents? I like green for monster blood. I like it if there's like an explanation for it. Like, I don't know. Like when you kill a robot in a space video game, they like burst into like a cloud of like oil and like. Well, I guess it's just that, right? I guess it's just like hydraulic fluid, right, and oil, right? Like that'd be kind of cool. But like I wish there was a little bit of explanation or like a lore, like even if it's just a tiny bit, like, oh, there is a high concentration of, or like, I don't know, I don't know enough about biology to know if this is how it works, right? But like, oh, the reason why the monster's blood is green is because their diet consists, or like their biology incorporates copper into their blood cells and uses the copper to hold on to oxygen instead of iron. And since oxygen oxidizes copper, it becomes green. So like, I don't know, like, so, I don't know if that actually works or not, but like something like that, you know, like to explain why the colors are like that. Yeah, it's high in chlorophyll, or it can photosynthesize or something, you know? That'd be kind of cool, right? I like it when it's black, but like oil slick back. Yeah, with like the little iridescent, like like the shine, the sheen on top of it. Oh, those are kind of cool. Yeah. But like, I don't know. I like it when they have like, when you know they're trying a little too hard, but at least they're trying and they're putting effort into it to explain why it's green or why it's blue. I like that. I like that kind of stuff. Because then you can think about like, oh, you know, like, I wonder how chemistry works in this universe. You know, oil slick black is good for robot blood. I kind of, oh gosh, I was watching someone play Fallout 4. Well, is Fallout 4 the one with Preston Garvey, who's like, there's a new settlement that needs your help, I'll put it on your map? It's that one, right? The synths, which are like from the institution, which are like the humanoid robots that are like perfectly identical to everything, right? In the game, they don't have like robot parts. So like when you kill a synth that looks like a human, they like the way that you interact with them, the way you pull out the inventory, the way their body explodes, it just explodes like a regular body, right? But like I kind of wish that there was like a little bit of a tell. So like when you kill a synth, right, like their head explodes, but instead of a human skull, you see like robotic bits and pieces of like what their like machine parts look like. Or instead of blood, like a splatter of red blood, it's a splatter of black oil, right? So you kind of know, but I also understand like in lore it defeats the purpose, because like the synths are supposed to be nearly indistinguishable from humans. So like I understand that, you know, but like I wish the newer ones look human, right? The older synths, Nick Valentine, are like that. Yeah. But like when you kill them, they still kind of turn into like a regular giblets. They just turn into like normal giblets. Or instead of screaming, it's a computer crackly sound, right? Like you hit their voice box and they're trying to scream, but instead it's like just mechanical, like whirring noises, like grinding of the gears and stuff like that. They're supposed to be so perfect that people can't tell others as synths. Yeah. I mean, like that's, if I remember, that's one of the big like plot points of one of the quests. Like people are paranoid because they don't know if they are or aren't a synth, or like if their best friends or their lovers are synths, because they're just so accurate to human biology that you just can't tell. But man, I don't know. I kind of wish there was like a body museum for synths, so okay, it's gonna sound crazy when I say it, right? But I want to be able to dissect one just to see if I can tell. You know, like I'm just curious. I want to catch a synth and then slowly like strip away their layers and be like, I want to understand how it works, you know? Because here's the thing. If it's that good, right? If the synths are that well made that they are nearly indistinguishable from humans, right? It means that the institution has enough of technology and understanding of human biology that they know how things work, right? Like how your tendons connect to the bones and like the stress tensors and like, just, I don't know, like all that kind of stuff is really fun. So like, I want to see, I want to know. They're basically humans. I mean, yeah, but wouldn't it be cool? You know, like wouldn't it be like a fun science experiment? I'm just saying. I'm pretty sure I would be a pretty great villain. Well, no, I don't think I'd be a pretty great villain. I would be like a B tier villain if you put me in these video games. Like driven solely for curiosity and scientific understanding, that I like, yeah, that's the type of villain I'll be. Like I'm only there for the pursuit of science and knowledge, and I won't care what happens to like the actual people. I mean, I'll feel a little bad, you know, but then like that's what noise canceling headphones are for, right? It'd be neat to see them print the synth themselves, right? Yeah. Oh wait, they do. It's spoilers, so I won't explain too much of it, but there is a scene where you can see that happen. There is a scene during the quest line where you can see them printing the synths. But I won't explain how to get there or like what happens in there. But yeah, you can see it. I'm like, you can go on YouTube and look at the cutscenes, because there's a whole bunch of stuff like Fallout 4 Synth Factory or whatever. Exhale, the Yubota Supa. I understand you want to dissect people. We understand if you want to dissect people or kois. No, I don't want to dissect people or kois. I want to dissect the synths, because I want to know, like, how were they able to reverse engineer human biology to that accurate of a degree? You know, like it's cool to like take apart things and then figure out how they work, right? Don't you guys do that? Like okay, do you guys remember the blue and white pen that had like 4 different colors, like red ink, black ink, blue ink, and then I forget what the fourth color was, right? Like the pens, right? And I've always looked at that. I'm like, how the hell does this work? How does one pen have 4 different colors, right? So what do? You just twist it off and then you take it apart, you disassemble it, and you're like, oh, that's cool. So that's how the mechanism works on the inside, you know, like the clicky thing, like, oh, that's cool. What twists, what turns, and everything, right? Also, like mechanical pencils. Like, how do mechanical pencils advance the lead by pressing on the top, right? Without like the whole thing sliding out and falling apart, right? You want to learn that kind of stuff. So it's like, ooh. Like how this, okay, you hear the click, right? How does it, what's the mechanism? Like what's the like the physical mechanism on the inside of the pen so that when I do one press, it pulls out the lead, but then if I press again, it retracts it. You know, like how does that work? Cthulhu, thank you for the 10. Thank you for the 10 gifted memberships. Can we get some hearts in chat for the gifted membies? Thank you. But pens don't look like people. I mean, you can't hide science behind human-like things and then be all like, no, you're not allowed. Because, like, what if I had, like, the Krabby Patty formula and I put it in a safe, but the safe is a person, you know? You can't be all like, they look like a person, you're not allowed to get it. You can't open them up, right? Like, that's like, you can't do that. You can't just like make a thing look like a person and then say because it looks like a person, now it's off limits, you know? I mean, Leonardo da Vinci did it a lot and it helped his art a lot. Exactly, right? It's art, it's studying art, history, artistic talent, skills, and all there. Yeah. And it's an anatomical study. There it is. You could be a good Faust or Frankenstein, no less. Oh, thank you for the super. Thank you. One of these days, someone's gonna clip it, and these clips are I mean, like, Your Honor, Exhibit A, and then the whole courtroom will look over, and it'll just be a compilation of these clips. All of it will be taken out of context. Okay, I mean, to be fair, even with context, it's kind of terrible. I recognize that even with context, it's pretty bad. Not the evidence, right? Okay, fine. They're already dead when you're cutting them apart, right? See, now we're getting into philosophy, right? Was a synth ever truly alive to begin with, or are they just simply programmed to believe that they're alive? You know? So, like, can they really be dead? Like, what does dead mean? You know? Now we're getting into the whole realm of philosophy, and I don't have time for that. You know? Noise canceling headphones, and then a hacksaw, easy peasy. This is a Matrix theory fraud start this. No. Are we human though? It depends. Like legally, you have to define what the rules are first, right? Which is why when you ask like a judge, like, hey, judge, is a hot dog a sandwich? Or like, is a taco a hot dog? Or like a burrito? You know, like if you ask them that question, right, they're going to ask you, well, define it first. Like, give me the definition for what a hot dog is or what a sandwich is. You know, like you got to figure out what the definition is first. And then you can analyze the facts to see whether or not it fits the rule, you know? Vanessa, thank you for the super. She win the sovereign. Thank you. Thank you for the super. But if you can't tell, how are you going to decide to dissect them? I mean, that's why we have multiple samples, right? I mean, I figure like they're supposed to be really accurate and close to humans, right? And sharp implements like scalpels and knives already do a pretty good job on humans. So if we follow along with the product description, it should work the same way, right? Maybe they have serial numbers somewhere inside that you can x-ray to find out. Oh, like that one, oh shoot, what was that one movie with the eyelid, the dots under the eyelid, like you had to like pull the eyelid down and there were like dots on the inside of it or something, and then like that's how you know it's like you're a clone or whatever. Isn't there isn't a fine line of humans between synths for you? No, not really. I'm just curious. It's all for like knowledge, you know. Blade Runner. Oh yeah, there we go. Blade Runner. I forget the context and why there were dots in the eyelid, but I forget. Pretty sure they got chips in there somewhere. I think so. You can't loot it though. Whenever you kill a synth in the game and then you go to like scoop their inventory, it shows up in the exact same way it does for regular humans, like guns, clothing, bullets, maybe a stim pack or two, and a couple of random like chems and stuff. But like it doesn't give you like synth arm gear or like ball joints, or it doesn't give you that kind of stuff. What is the knowledge you seek? I'm just really curious, like I want to know, how did they make the synth eyeball work? Like, chat, have you guys seen your eyeballs? I realize that's a very odd question to ask because for the average person, they have not seen their eyeballs. So I guess that's a pretty, okay. Have you seen how human eyeballs operate? How do we answer this? I'm with it. Thank you for the 15 months. This reminds me of people try to prove being asexual is a thing and not just you haven't met the right person. Oh my god. Upgraded, thank you for the membership. Okay, yeah. Have you seen other people's eyeballs, right? I mean, not outside my head. Okay, you have to see it outside of the head. Okay, sorry. It can still be in the head, but it doesn't like, you got to get rid of the skull around it, okay? Because the way your eyeball works is really cool, okay? Like okay, imagine an eyeball. You guys all know what an eyeball is, right? Why is it looking at you? Okay, first of all, spin the eyeball around, turn it around, okay? Because like if you're imagining an eyeball, for some reason, every single human imagines the eyeball staring at them. Just turn it around. Just grab it and then turn it around. Flip it. I know in your mind, when you think of an eyeball, it's looking at you, right? Turn it around, okay? Like in your mind, just grab it, rotate it, okay? On the back of your eye, like on the back hemisphere, like the back side of it, okay? There are like 4 muscles, like up, like top, down, left, right, like the tendon. Yeah, grab the tendons, right? Like they're just stuck to the eyeball, okay? Like the way that like it connects into the eyeball, but still like maintains the shape. It doesn't like penetrate into the eye. It's like the filaments, like they just kind of like run along the outside of it, but it grabs the eyeball from the outside, and then the muscles like slowly like turn left and right, which is why your eyeball, it's really difficult to have your eyeball move smoothly when you're tracing or when you're tracking an item. Like it jerks a little bit when your eyes are like trying to like trace along and follow things, right? Yeah, it just holds it and twitches it. Isn't it really cool? Talk to about that thing with the super. I've dissected a sheep's eye once. Less squishy than you think. Yeah, it's like, how would I describe it? all of the examples I can think of are other eyeballs, but I'm pretty sure like if you haven't felt a sheep's eyeball, you probably have not felt other eyeballs as well. So using other eyeballs would probably be a very bad frame of reference. Harder or less squishy than a boiled egg? It's rubbery. It's like more rubbery than a boiled egg. Like a boiled egg has too much give. It's too squishy. It's a little bit like denser than like imagine a boiled egg but kind of dense. You know? Yeah, it's pretty firm. But like like it's rubber, but not like it's like a thick rubbery, like a dense rubbery, you know? Like have you guys ever like shaved a golf ball and like felt the inside rubber core of a golf, or, okay, I don't know how to describe it. Like cracked open a golf ball, not shaved. I don't know how many people have shaved golf balls. You know what I'm trying to say though, right? Like the inside core, yeah, okay, peeled? How do I describe a golf ball without the hard exterior? Shaved, peeled, like, yeah, okay, imagine a golf ball, right? The hard outer layer, right? You take that off. The inside is like a rubbery core, okay? It's around that density. Yeah. You just made me want to shave a kiwi. Are we eating golf? No, we're not eating them. We're just shaving them or peeling them, depending on how you want to. I guess technically peeling would be more accurate than shaving, because shaving involves like hair, right? So it would be peeling a golf ball? Like, what type of eyeball have you encountered that is squishiest? Squishiest eyeballs? The squishiest eyeballs? Probably clams. I don't even know if you'd really be able to call them eyeballs. They're just eyes. A squid? No, squid eyes are pretty tough. Clams. Yeah, clams. Fish eyeballs are kind of squishy. Yeah, some fish eyeballs are kind of squishy too. Clams have eyes? Yeah, clams have... Wait, you guys don't know that clams have eyes? Clams? Yeah, wait, is this the first time you guys are finding out that clams have eyes? Okay, right now, open up a new tab. Go and like type in like clam eyes. Yeah, they do have eyes. It's along the shell. It's really cute. So many eyes. Right, yeah, they have like 50, 100. I don't know, it's a whole bunch. Yeah, they're real. Tiny blue ones. Scallops. Oh yeah, that's right, it's scallops. Scallops have it. They have a lot. It's great. It's really pretty, isn't it? They have like they have so much. They have like such a huge range of vision. Okay, to be fair, they're not really like eyes in the way that you would think of like land mammal eyes. Like they detect light and shadow and everything, but it's like on their shell. I think it's like at the inside of the shell. Yeah, but right on the edges. Yeah. They're very basic eyes. Honestly, barely registered clams as living things. No, it's fair. That's fair. Like, a lot of people forget that coral is a living thing because they just see them. They think to themselves like, oh, it's like plants, right? But it's not quite plants or like living creatures. Like, they are, but like they're an animal, you know? Like, they just build themselves a calcium structure to live off of, and they're not like roaming the wilderness of the waters, you know. They're not doing that. Do the eyes track you? They don't have to. They already have pretty wide range of vision, so like they by default they just kind of see you already. They don't track, but like if you like walk around it, they'll just like focus on you with the eyes that are like facing you, you know. I don't think I can eat clams anymore. More clams for me. No, it's just really cool, you know? But yeah. Now that I know, I don't feel how I feel about eating them. Chad, they're animals. They're all animals, you know? can picture a clam with eye issues. The glasses. It's more like a necklace, but instead of beads, it's little like monocle, like spectacle glasses, just in a big line in a big chain. I've seen coral move and swim, so I know it's a living creature. Yeah, they're really cool. They're also like, they're time scales. The time scales that they live in are so much longer that like they don't like. I'm pretty sure they don't have like a brain to like perceive time, but like the way that they perceive things is just at a much slower pace, and it's man, I don't know. It's fun. It's fun. If you eat animals, they have eyes. Aren't there like a few, like, shipworms? I don't think shipworms have eyes. I think shipworms are blind. They're not really worms. They're more like mussels, like razor clams. But I don't think they have eyes. They burrow into wood, and then they eat the wood, and then the bacteria inside their guts helps digest it. So the bacteria have a safe place to live, and then the worm itself gets like nutrients from it. Yeah. Don't warning. If you're gonna go look up shitworms, tryptophobia warning. The way they farm them is kind of spooky. I think it's really cool. It doesn't bother me, but it could be a tryptophobia spooky thing for people. Yeah. How do you learn so much about these odd animals? By eating them. By eating them. Can we eat shitworms? Yeah. You can. They're farmed as food, you know? But oh, I hate that. You can tell. You can tell which kois are going and like curiosity is getting the better of them, and they're like searching it up, and it's like, oh my gosh, Shinri, why? Why did you tell me about this? It seems like every other day there's like some poor koi getting traumatized in my chat because they're like, what the hell is Shinri on about? Let me go Google this. Oh my god, what is that? Now I hate shitworms. They're not that bad. They're kind of cute. They're like wiggly. What texture are they? Imagine large earthworms that have been pressed, so they're kind of flat, but then you don't clean up the mucus that's left over. That's how I would describe a shipworm. Like it's an earthworm. Is it affordable? Yeah, they're pretty cheap. Like a noodle, that's a better way to describe it. Like a noodle. They are like a noodle. How are they cooked? They're technically the bivalve. No, not bivalve. Clam. They're closer related to clams. So you just boil them. You can just like boil, grill, like you just cook them the same way you would cook any other clam. You can also have them raw, but I've not had them raw before. Please get better glasses, because in what planet is that cute? My planet, in my world. My happy place. I Google shipworms, they're huge. Yeah! Living noodles. How does a worm taste? Like a worm, but flat. I mean, they are just kind of flat, you know? Also, they kind of wiggle around a little bit. They're not like super tough. Yeah, like clam strips. Yeah, it's like a clam, but stretched out. You know, like if you have a noodle made of nothing but clam, it's basically like that. You can eat shipworms raw. You can. I've not had them raw before, though. I don't. They look like parasites. They're not that. It's not that bad. Mom, the macaroni tastes a bit different. Mom, the noodles are escaping the bowl. They're running away. They kind of remind me of those long clams. Razor clams. You guys have had well, I guess razor clams are pretty hard to find if you're not like intentionally going out of your way for them. But yeah, razor clams are things. They're like, you can eat those. Razor clams, they look like, I don't know why they're called razor clams. I think they should be called straw clams, because they look like straw, like the plastic straws. They look long and like straw-like. So I don't know why they're called razor clams. Gooey ducks. Yeah, gooey ducks. Those are cool too, man. I I want to know who was the first person to come across a gooey duck and like think to themselves like, "Oh, I want to eat that." How the hell do ships stay afloat for longer than like a year? Physics. Physics. It's really crazy. Also, like there was a bunch of people who were like, why can't we eat the mussels and clams and barnacles that grow on ships? And it's like they're latched onto the paint of the ships, which is why you don't want to eat them. Like that paint is not edible, not for humans. Don't eat those. If you see like barnacles on a ship and you like scrape them off, just let them go. Don't try to pick them up and eat them. They're not tasty. I mean, maybe, but like the lead that you get from the paint and the metal and everything, you probably would counteract the benefits. Can we make paint edible? Yes, we can. I actually have spray painted with edible paint on cake decorating. Oh, wait, I have to get a Lazy Susan spinny thing. That's right. Lazy Susan, what? Spinny table thing. And then pipette, or no, piping. What are they called again? Piping tips? Piping bags for icing. Yeah. Turntable? Aren't turntables for like records? Yeah, I forgot. Now that oh my god, I can do cake decorating streams. Oh my goodness. Wait, I'm kind of excited. Lazy Susan. That's how I've known the spinny tables. For like food, you know? Oh my goodness. I can decorate with cakes now. I have no idea if I'll be able to find a cake spray gun. What is it called again? I forget what it's called. Like a spray gun. But yeah, they do have edible paint. I use it a lot. I don't particularly like them. Airbrush. There we go. That's the word. Airbrush. I don't particularly like painting cakes with airbrushes. They're a hassle. Yeah, that and like when I used to make cakes, I used to keep them like light colored, like pastels, but like when kids want cakes, they don't want pastel colors. They want the bright, vivid colors. So you have to use a lot of paint. But the problem is, it leaves this oily residue on your teeth, on the inside. It's so nasty, and I don't like it. But that's the only way you can get color on there. You know, because it like using a regular like a single like, you know, like 3 or 4 passes of your spray gun, it's not enough color. It doesn't deposit enough of the why can't I words today? It doesn't deposit enough of the color to like make it a vivid bright color, so you have to just like spray a thick layer, and then just gets really nasty, you know. What about fondant? I don't like it. Fondant, it's super easy to use because you're basically just like, it's edible clay if you want to think about it that way. But I don't really like it because I feel like it's a cheap cop out, you know, like slather on a whole bunch of buttercream, don't bother to smooth it out, just lay a layer of fondant on top of it and call it a day. Like, I feel like it's lazy. Also, it just tastes bad. It just tastes like plastic chemicals to me. Monotoxin, thank you for the 17 months. Upgrady, gonna eat, but happy Oshi Day. Glad you're here on Earth in general. Thank you. Thank you. Wait, excuse me. Upgrady. I prefer buttercream, same. Or marzipan. Oh, yeah. Oh my god, marzipan's so good too. But it's so expensive. I've only made like 2 cakes with marzipan, but everything else in the buttercream because marzipan's pretty pricey. Edibles being used really loosely. Fondant tastes awful. You're not supposed to use a lot, and I feel like it's only was like originally meant for like very specific detailed things like that you can't do with buttercream, you know, like trying to like draw, I don't know, like a small, like a mini bouquet of roses that one of the dolls are holding or something like that, you know? What kind of designs do you like to do on cakes? I personally really like geometric designs. But I got yelled at a whole bunch because it's not that people don't buy it. People are normies. People are normies. So when they see a cake with a really cool design, they're like, "That's so cool. I'm not gonna buy it." And then it just goes to waste. But yeah, the ones that sell the most often are the more generic and normie you can make a cake. Okay, so like the best selling cake that we had was a plain white pound cake, quarter sheet white pound cake, white buttercream, white icing. Like the borders were just like, I don't know, a standard 7 tip, 7-point tip star thing. I gosh, I can't remember. Sorry, chat. It's been like 8 years. It's been like 9 years. I don't remember. But like it's basically just a white quarter sheet rectangle with like confetti, like funfetti type, like sparkle, like sprinkles on the side, and that's it. Like the most generic type of cake. Okay, like that's it. That was the number one bestseller. Okay. Here. Okay. Imagine going to like a grocery store, like a Vons or like a Safeway or like, I don't like just any generic grocery store, right? And imagine what kind of cake they sell there, like a Walmart cake, right? It's that. That is the number one selling cake. The most normie, the plainest thing. The only color is like a handful of sprinkles, and that's it, right? That's like the most commonly sold ones, right? I hated it so much. There's no color. Yeah, the last minute birthday cake. Oh shit, my son's birthday is today, and I didn't prepare anything. Probably the cheapest, not by much. Like adding like different designs on it would only add like, I don't know, from like a $20 cake, maybe like 23, 24. So it's not even that much. Like to add a little flair to it. Cake should make you happy. It feels so plain, right? Like it's gotta have a little personality to it, right? My favorite thing to make though was cupcake cakes, because those are always so much fun, especially when they were like single digit cupcake cakes. Oh my god, those were so cute. So if you guys don't know what a cupcake cake is, it's you make a cake by just having a bunch of cupcakes arranged together, right? And the number ones are really adorable. I made a cupcake cake that said 6, right? It was 24 cupcakes laid around in the design to be a big number 6. And like, you just know, it's like some kid's 6th birthday. There's like a whole bunch of mini cupcakes. They get to share them with their friends. It was really cute. And it's very popular in my country. They're so easy to share. Very little mess. Everyone gets like a really easy portion. Portion control is super easy because they're all cupcakes, right? And then you just cut along the lines, dividing the cupcakes, and then every kid gets a cupcake. It's so cute. I'm sorry if you hear the sirens, chat. The background. Wee woo, wee woo. It's been like that every single night, chat. Every single night. It's like the company apartments are like smack in the middle of Tokyo, so it's like inner city. So it's just constant sirens every night. The wee woos, yeah. Okay, it's going away. Cutest cake I've seen is a pushing donut cake. Oh my god. I've never made a donut cake, but I've always wanted to try. What kind of neighborhood are you living in? A city. It's actually not unique to Tokyo. If you live in the inner city of any city, you'll always hear sirens. Like someone is having an issue, someone is hurt, someone is gonna get problems. There's a sirens constantly happening, no matter where you are. Yeah, it's a city thing. Like it no matter where you are, every city has sirens all the time. I live close to a hospital. I don't even. Yeah, like once you've lived there enough, it's just like it just becomes background noise. I don't know if you guys remember, but like a couple of the morning streams I had like a year ago, there were like birds and crows. There's like one specific crow that like constantly caws, and I don't register the crow anymore in my mind because I've heard it every single morning. Do you prefer rural or suburban area? To be honest, I prefer like right on the edge of the city. So like not suburbia. I don't like suburbia. As someone who has lived in suburbia for so many years of their life, I don't like it. There's just nothing. There's nothing to do. It takes you 15 minutes to drive to the nearest like civilization that's not just more houses. I hate it. I hate suburbia so much. I would love to live rurally, but like only after I'm like 90 years old and I'm about to retire. And like even then, you'd be like, here you go, Shinri, here's a super chat so that you can get satellite internet connection so you can stream from your retirement home in the mountains. Like I know you guys will do that. But like I like the idea of it, but I know I cannot live out in like a rural neighborhood because I need my internet. I need my technology. I need to have like things around me, Suburbia is not walkable either. I mean, it is walkable if you want to walk to your neighbors, and then the neighbors beyond that, and then the neighbors beyond that, and then like the next block over, which are just more residential homes and it's just nothing but homes, like. Oh my god, where the average age is like 50, but that's because it's separated into a group of high school and below, or like 70 plus. There's nothing in the middle. Like the average age is 50, but that's because you have these two extremes of just very young kids still in high school and can't leave, and very old people who have retired, because everyone in the middle have left suburbia to go into cities to work at their jobs. Like, man, I remember growing up in suburbia where it's like, where are all the kids? There are no kids my age. It's just all old people. Where is everyone, Man. Well, then, bad. Thank you for the super for the future satellite. Thank you. Thank you for the super. What a vivid image you're painting. It's because of personal experience. It's because of personal experience. I remember, like, the only kids were the kids that went to the high school, and then that's it. Like, no one else. Once you graduated high school, you were out of there. Like, you left that town so fast to go into a city. Oh my god. Here she wastes money for satellite internet, something retirement home in the mountains. Thank you for the super. Thank you. We should just live in a remote island when you're tired. No, I can't do that. I can't do that. Chat, do you know how expensive it is to import certain things here? Like poblano peppers to make salsa. It's really hard to find, and to import it's gonna be equally as expensive. Okay, like how am I gonna get my Takis? I can't import my Takis if I go live on a remote island. I need to have some kind of infrastructure at least to have at least a port for ships to like settle in, so that I can get my like delivery of Takis once a year. There's no good salsa in Japan, right? Man. I was doing some research and I found like a couple of places that do import deliveries. So like you can put in an order. There's like a minimum that you have to order in, but once you put in the minimum, they like pile it up with other people, and then they import the like it's Latin American produce, just generally, like spices, snacks, food, meats, just general produce, right? Yeah, like a proxy service. So you put in an order, and then they like pile it up together, and then they order it all in bulk, and then they deliver it to you. So like, I want to take advantage of it soon. They still do Amazon delivery on an island in Japan. That's crazy though. I could not wait. I couldn't wait. Like, I want to be able to walk outside and be like, hey, I'm feeling like, I don't know, I'll have like some pho today, and then I can go get some pho, or like I'm feeling like I want to get, oh, I don't know. I'm trying not to think about like Japanese cuisine, because I'm trying to think of like what's available. Oh, like kebabs, right? There's a lot of kebabs like around here for some reason. Like I just want to be able to go out and have something tasty from time to time. I can't do that if I'm rural, you know. Monthly subscription thing for groceries. Oh yeah, those exist too. Yeah. I've heard getting really good cheese is really hard. Well, it's not. It depends on how specific. Certain types of cheeses are pretty hard to find, but it's not that they're difficult to find. It's that they're very expensive. Because a lot of the cheese has to be imported. So like my favorite cheese, I still have not found. It's Manchego. I like Manchego cheese, but I have not found it yet here. I'm so sad. Also, if I do find it, it's probably going to be really expensive. Oy. What are common spices you do not find in Japan? Tajin. I haven't found tajin yet. I want tajin. There's a lot of like Korean spices, which is nice. But that's because it's like 2 hours away by flight. But like, I don't know. I miss some of the like the Mexican spices, like the dried poblano peppers that you use to roast and then you grind and then you blend into like a salsa. Like the dried peppers. Oh my god! Like the dried peppers are really nice. I want those. Man, gotta go now. Thanks for stopping by, Kimster. Have a good day. Honestly said, how many villages in Japan are being abandoned? Yeah, it's not easy. It's rough. Like if young people wanted to stay in villages, they could, but the problem is they can't like advance. They can't live their lives. You know, they can't advance their lives. Jobs aren't there, which is why so many people are leaving villages and going into cities. And it's not even just happening in Japan. That's happening like all over the place too. Like I know that's happening in Korea too. More and more people are leaving rural areas and going into inner city areas because of jobs. Like you just have to go. That's how you get the jobs. And even then, it doesn't really pay enough to like really thrive. But at least it's better than just living out there. You know, it's a global phenomena, right? But man, I don't know. Maybe one day we'll all see that the system, air quotes, generally, like the system, right, is not, well, the end result of the system, I think we can see, you know, like, I feel like leading up to this point, like people knew, but no one really paid attention to it. But now we're getting to the point where it's like late stage enough that like, we can see the final end result, you know, down on the horizon. Like we can see it happening, you know. But man, I don't know. I think the best thing that we can do right now is build small communities that can help support each other and help each other out. Which is rough when you're like a hermit like I am. But I'm recognizing it and I'm being aware that like this system, air quotes, isn't gonna help us out, but you know, individual people can support each other in the community and help out that way. All because some dude found out that Steam can move things. Galan to give it the 32 months. Hi Shimi, hello. Good morning. No man is an island. Yes. Unless, I mean, depending on how small the island is, you could probably encircle the island with their intestines. So like, well, maybe you need at least like 5 adults worth of intestines to like encircle the island. But like you no man is an island, but you could make an island out of man, you know, like 8 people. I'm pretty. You could no. That would be a raft. That wouldn't be an island. That'd be like a raft of bodies. That wouldn't be. And that wouldn't. Okay. How many bodies do you need in order for a thing to be classified as an island? You know. Yeah, the Isle of Man. It isn't made of man. I'm so sad and disappointed. Literally a man-made island. Right? If it floats, I'd count it. But like there has to be a threshold between something being just, a body floating in the water versus a raft made of bodies floating in the water versus like, I don't know, a cruise ship worth of bodies. That's like what, 1,500 people? Like, I mean, as long as they're secure, like it should be fine. Yeah, what classifies as an island, Thing is, islands don't technically float. So, like, how many bodies to go from the bottom of the ocean to the surface? Ah, that's true. Wait, but since they're bodies, you can, like, stand them up vertically, right? Like, they don't have to all be layers of horizontal bodies. Like, you can have vertical bodies, right? Islands don't float. They're attached to the rest of the planet. Okay, so we calcify the bodies first, right? So what you do is you take the body, right? Then you go over to, what was it? The Dead Sea, right? The one with the highest salinity content in the world, right? You take their body and then you place it in the Dead Sea. Okay, you wait for the salt to calcify, or the salt to like dehydrate them, and then like the calcium to be deposited onto their bodies, right? And now you have like statues, okay? And then you put the statues, and then you like bury them into the ground, and you can like fuse the statues together. How deep does the water have to be for it to be an island and not a sandbar, a man bar? I don't know, because I feel like it's got to be more involved than simply dumping a bunch of bodies into the water, right? Google says an island is a piece of land surrounded by water. I mean, I could like, if I have a body and I put like cups of water around it, like would that be count? That would count? It's land. I can stand on it, surrounded with by water, like filled with cups filled with water. Yeah. I wonder if you can make a raft out of bones. Yes, but you need to have a lot of bones. You'd have okay, hold up. The answer is yes. You can make a raft out of bones, but you gotta process the bones. You can't. Human bones or animal bones, they're the same thing. They're pretty much the same thing. So like, what I would love to have is just like femurs, because like the femur is the stereotypical bone. It's got the joints on either end, right? It's got like the long middle section, right? Like that's what it is, right? You can't do that though, because it won't be airtight. Okay, you have to like shave off the bones, and then they just basically become cylinders that you can like then tie up together. Like, if you want to know, like, can a boat made out of bones float? The answer is yes, because we have boats made out of steel, metal. And you'd be like, metal can't float, but it does, because you have like ballasts keeping the boat upright, and you have like the air buoyancy keeping it up too, right? Take out the bone marrow. Yeah, there you go. Use intestines. Oh, that's true. You could use intestines too, because you can like turn them into like a big like floaty. That's what they're called, right? Floaties? Floaters? Floaties? No, floaters are just the bodies. Floaties are like, you fill it up with air and then you tie it up, and then it's like a sausage of air that you can float with. Sorry, I shouldn't. Well, no, that's the perfect way to describe it. Sausage of air, because they use intestines for sausage, right? Yeah, there you go. It's floaty wings, sausages. Yeah, exactly. I'm pretty sure you could. Ballast and buoys. Exactly. Exactly. So, like, the idea of a boat made of bones, I love it, but it probably wouldn't work. I think it'd be more economical to just make a regular boat and then decorate it with the bones, because then you would need a lot less bones. Also, it's you can have like flair and stylized stuff, right? Like, instead of like a ladder, it could be a rib cage. You know, like that would be cool. You wouldn't have to worry about the fact that the rib cage is not watertight, because it's just decoration. You know, you can like climb up the rib cages like the rungs of a ladder, but like, you don't want to use your spine. The spine has like the vertebrae, and the vertebrae are annoying to hold on to. But like, the rib cage is pretty smooth. You could probably hold on to that. You'd want to get rid of the ribs that are not connected to your sternum, because otherwise the okay, wait, chat right now, feel your sternum. Okay, can you hear that? Like, that's my sternum right there. Okay, like this is my neck right here, and then this is my sternum. You can kind of hear like the bone. Ow. I don't know where the sternum is. It's like the part of your chest where like your rib cage kind of fuses into the middle part of like your upper torso. Like, you guys know that the ribs below your rib cage are like free floating, right? Like they're just kind of there. They're kind of dangling. They aren't connected to anything. Like, it's like a little hook of a bone that comes out of your spine from the back, and they just kind of dangle. Your sternum sounds wooden. What? Technically, they're connected at the spine. Yeah, they're connected at the spine, but the front part isn't connected to anything. Okay? Right? Like, if you grab those ribs and you tried to climb up with them, there wouldn't be enough structural support for your ribs to maintain, like, integrity. Like, you'd grab it and you'd try to pull, and it would be like yanking on a loose branch or a twig. It would break. Okay? So you'd want to only grab the ribs that are connected to the sternum, because that would be a little bit more, like, secure, you know? Hear me out, sternum wind chime. With like the free floating ribs dangling and making little. Wait, that would work, because you could hollow them out. You can eat the bone marrow on the inside. You could hollow them out, and then like they would make little chime noises. Wait, what does a bone chime sound like? I realize I've never made a bone chime before. Sorry, I've never seen a bone chime before. I mean, I've also never made one before too, but like I've just not had the opportunity to make that many, or get that many bones. Clack clack, very hollow sounding. It would sound really nice, like a good middle ground between like a rock chime and a wood chime. Like, it would be kind of hollow, like wood chimes, but also be a little bit like sharp, like a rock chime. You know? Mine asked me who's there. Actually, people use bones. Yeah, I wanna try. I'm running to Google for bone wind chimes. I think that'd be really cool. I mean, it doesn't have to be human bone. It just adds. I was about to say flavor, but I meant like character, you know, and personality. Sometimes literally, but like, I'm just saying, like, bone chimes sound like they would be really cool. Like, I like the clackiness of it, you know. I remember what the skeletons sound like in Diablo 2 when we play the necromancer zookeeper build, right? The clicking clattering of the bones. I think it's nice. I want one, right? It would be cool if it was human bones. I know, that'd be so cool. Like, preferably someone else's bones, but like I guess like if you had to like amputate a limb, you could then take the bones. Like, if you had to amputate your hand, you could then like fashion the finger joints. Oh, that'd be kind of cool. Oh, like a bone chime that's made up of like hand bones and finger bones, so it looks like a hand dangling, but like the fingers are clacking to each other. Ooh, wait, that'd be kind of cool. What if they sound like xylophones? No, despite knowing they shouldn't. Oh, that's right. They use xylophones as a sound effect for cartoons, right? Maybe. But that's what I'm saying, chat. We gotta know. Like, do your bones really sound like xylophones when you play them, right? Like, everyone thinks because of cartoons it does, but today, chat, we're gonna figure out exactly what a xylophone made out of human bones will sound like. Let's see if the media has told us lies about whether they sound like xylophones or not. Don't forget to like and subscribe, hit that comment, or hit that bell button to be notified for, I don't know, the next body part instrument that we can make. Can fish bones make wind chimes too? Not that I know of. I don't think fish bones are like, even the biggest fish that I can think of, like tuna, like even giant tuna, they don't really have that many bones. I mean, well, they do, but like they don't have bones that are like thick and dense in the same way that like land creatures have it, because they don't need to have that structure. They have a lot of pin bones, which are really thin, narrow bones that help keep their structure, but like they're not like bones as in like your skeleton, you know, that keeps you upright against gravity, you know? Yeah, fish bones are really soft and really, really small. So I don't know, I don't think so. Their scales though, I've not seen a way to make the scales make any cool sounds, sadly. But I don't know, maybe. How many, well, like, okay, maybe the spine of a fish. Like, did you guys know people are eating like tuna spinal jelly? So like there is enough bone. There is enough bone there. There's like, okay, like calcium, like there is enough bone material, per this material, right? Yeah. It tastes good. I've not had it before. I want to eat so bad. Huh? Oh, okay. So like, you know the sections between your vertebrae? You know how like your vertebrae aren't like directly in contact with each other? There's like a little padding of like collagen on the inside of it to like help maintain the structure, but also allow the vertebrae to like bend back and forth, right? There's like a jelly bit on the inside, between the spine, like the spinal vertebrae of tuna fish, and apparently people have been eating that. Yeah, the discs. If they are, it hurts badly. You don't want it to be bone on bone. Yes, that's where arthritis comes from. You don't want that. But like, apparently people have been eating tuna fish spinal jelly, and I've not had it. I want to try. It looks really cool. It legit looks like jelly, like clear, no coloration. Like, you guys know like raindrop cakes? It's like that. It looks like raindrop cake. Synovial fluid, maybe. I don't know too much about that. Bone marrow soup, kind of like that. Yeah. It like there's stuff to eat from the bones, but like, I want to try. But maybe if you take the spinal jelly out, you eat that, then you take the vertebrae, and then you hollow out the vertebrae, and then you string them up like chimes, right? And then you have like just 4, 5 like strings of vertebrae that dangle up, and then they like clack into each other. That'd be kind of cool. Maybe. As a person from the islands, I could never. It sounds like the scent would be intense. The videos I've seen of it, they describe it as seawater. So it sounds like they describe it as just salt water, you know? So maybe, I don't know, I'm curious. Fish bones don't look aesthetic to me compared to human bones. You get it, right? There is like sparkle emoji tilde aesthetics tilde sparkle emoji, you know, about human bones, about like land creature bones. I don't know, there's like, the fact that the bones are required to be able to keep you upright on land gives them this structure, this like vibe to them, you know? I don't know, it's really cool. Human bones. Yeah, exactly. And like I love bones and skeletons of land creatures, but specifically humans because there's a relatability. You know, like there's like you can go to like a body museum and then you look at the body, right? And then you look down, you look at your hand, and you're like, that there, that like the intricate tendons. Like, have you guys seen like a degloved hand? Don't. Okay, if you're squeamish, don't look that up. Please don't look it up. Okay, it's incredibly not safe for work. But like for those who are like me, if you guys have seen a degloved hand, right, and you see the intricate layers of muscles and tendons, both on the back and front of your hand, it's incredible. Like the detail, like just the how many like tiny tendons all go into making your finger, like the little joints, like the separate joints of it, like even just doing the wave with your fingers, right? Like, oh, there's just something about that. So when you look at it, degloved, yeah. So imagine a glove. Imagine taking it off, right? Now do that again, but with your skin. There you go. Degloved hand. Yes, like it's exactly what it's. It's exactly what it sounds like. But yeah, if you see a degloved hand, okay, fine. You can look at like medical book models, or like images, like what are they called? Like, yeah, just you can look at like images. That'll be fine. Jen, thank you for the 33 months. It's a little creepy, but like cool at the same time, right? You get it. You get it. Thank you so much for ripping the membership. I used to look at images like that in my dad's EMT workbook. Oh, it's so cool. I googled it. It's all blurred. Good. Don't subject yourself to that. I had unrestricted internet access in 1995 to 1999. So I'm okay with it now. Just yeah. I don't want. Why did you get restricted? Because then it was like school internet. And then I had to figure out ways to like bypass the firewalls that the school had. But like back home, I still had unrestricted internet access, right? So like I saw a lot of stuff. I saw a lot of it, you know. All in the name of lewds. Psh, like you hacked the school's firewall so that you can play games on newgrounds.com or look at porn. I did it because I was really morbid. Should I talk about this? Wait, chat, do you guys know about like the how do I describe this subject matter in a very safe way without getting bonked? Linkin Park in the end .mp3.exe.mp4 was not actually Linkin Park in the end .mp3. It was a video. It was a foreign film. It was a foreign film that had very detailed special effects teams on them. And I know that some of the Kois know exactly which ones, but yeah. So, yeah. There was another one that was like the Olympics, but not. That one was great too. Um, and like you guys laugh and make jokes about like jars, right? Well, before Rainbow Dash, there was another jar. Okay, there was another jar that came way before Rainbow Dash that had its own special thing. Okay, so when you saw that jar on that towel on the ground, you knew what was gonna happen. Okay, but like, but yeah, like the first jar incident, right before Rainbow Dash chat. But yeah, I had unrestricted internet access, which is why I'm like this, I think. So I take back all the times I said, like, I had unrestricted internet access and I turned out fine. I turned out fine for my definition of fine. Let's just leave it at that. Okay. Reminds me of an artist who used real muscles as sculpture art. His name is Gunther von Hagens. Oh, wait, real muscles for sculpture art? Wait, that's so cool. Ooh. Thank you for the super. Thank you for the super, you know that. No one from the early internet is fine, right? Yeah. Yeah. You're fine, but only relatively speaking. Hey, I mean, at least I know. At least I'm literate, right? I now know a lot of stuff. What was your first site? Wait. No, this is the work PC. I was about to alt tab and then like pull up my browser and then like, wait a minute. No, this is the work PC. I probably shouldn't do that here. Use in private? No. No, your employer knows exactly what websites you connect to on the work PC. It doesn't matter if you're using incognito or private browser. Like, what were you about to look up? It's... Hang on. I'm gonna use my phone for this. No, it is no longer active. Okay, it is no longer active. So we'll leave it at that. The website that I used to go to is no longer active. Weird logarithm. Thank you for the gift memberships. Thank you. I mean, you're talking about it during work. I mean, yes, but I didn't want to like specify. Did he remember to disconnect from the Wi-Fi? Yeah, I have my own data plan for this. Yeah. The Wayback Machine, I'm pretty sure these websites existed before the Wayback Machine existed. Like back then, archival was not really a concern because the internet was so new. A lot of websites just came and went, and like a lot of GeoCities, a lot of like MySpace pages, a lot of like Hotmails, like just all that is gone now because back then archival was not considered a major point. You know, like you had a couple of people who were like data hoarders who would like archive things and like keep backups, but as a whole, online internet society did not consider backups and archival to be a major part of their backups or like just daily routines, I guess. But yeah, that is old. Yeah, it was a forum. I won't say what the name was, but it was a forum. Like one of those old school bulletin board forums, you know, with the threads, and like every time you would post in the thread, it would like bump it up on the thread, and then the thread would jump up to the top, right? Angel Fire. Oh my god. Oh yeah, like PHPBB. Yeah, like those. Yeah, exactly. It was one of those. And oh god, one of my favorite things to do was scroll to the very bottom, because at the very bottom of those forum thread or forum pages, they would always have a list of like, here are the current active users, like 17 users active and 32 guests or whatever, right? And I'm always curious, like, who are these guests? Who are these people who are simply like perusing, like window shopping through the forums and not making an account? Like, you're here, like, why don't you make an account? You know, like, it makes me think of that kind of stuff. Like, forgot it was a thing. Yeah, and like, did have the forum have a little chat box at the bottom? I will not confirm nor deny, because I realize that's probably going to narrow it down a lot. So, no, I will not. I will not answer that question. It's one where, like, if you have my interests and morbid curiosity, you would probably recognize it as one of the bigger ones that used to be there, like pre 2005 or so. But like, yeah. Do they have guest books? I think they have some. Some of those have. Some of the forums had guest book features. I don't think all of them enabled it, but like there were a few. Were you 8 years old looking at that stuff? I was a baby. I was just curious, you know. The best horror stories from old forums and stuff is different from Reddit, and they're not looking to do it for the up, but really sharing. Right? No one's going out there just making up stories and like trying to like get upvotes and farm like sympathy comments and whatever, right? They just did it for the love of the game, right? This was before upvotes. This is before points. Oh my god. That's when you knew. That's when you knew they had like the good stuff, right? Fan fiction? Sure. We'll call it fan fiction. Yeah. People have very creative imaginations that are very very detailed and creative imaginations. Well, yeah. We'll leave it at that one, though. They don't make freaks like that anymore. The thing is, here's the thing. They're still out there. Okay. They're still out there, and there are still insane things happening constantly all the time. Okay. And I know it's out there, but I like, for me, I've kind of seen enough. Like, I kind of know, like, there's only so many ways you can like dissect something, right? Until you've seen it, right? Like, congratulations, it's your first time, but like, I've seen this like, 50, 40 times, like a whole bunch of times already, right? So like, I've kind of seen all of it there is to see. I know the websites still exist and the communities are still out there, but because of the way the internet is now, you can't do it like anonymously. You can't preserve your anonymity and also be within those areas. Like, it's like a Discord server, right? Where they like ask you to verify your ID before they trust you enough to like welcome you in, because they're like, are you a cop? And then like, no, like, I'm not doing, like, I'm curious, but I'm not that curious enough to like give up my ID, like, nah, I'm okay with that. So so interesting that you could find a forum like you're talking about as a baby. How did you figure out the keywords? That's a good question. I actually don't know. How did I don't know. I don't remember. That part eludes my memory. Also, Discord has had leaks. Yeah, I don't want to deal with that stuff. Honestly, I think they were just easier to find back then accidentally. Yeah, I believe so. Like your Ask Jeeves didn't have search filters, like they didn't make money off of advertising. Like, they didn't have like 60% of their revenue from advertising, right? So they didn't have to worry about what kind of search results popped up. Like, sometimes you would search for things and like a website would pop up and it's just some dude's personal site, right? That they just have their passion project on, But like, nowadays, the internet is so, I wouldn't say sanitized nor sterilized, but like it's so like it's so cut and proper. Gentrified, maybe, would be the way I would put it, right? Like, it's so like normal, yeah, normified. You know, like there are the same 15 websites everybody goes to, and it's all the same ones, right? You can't like go onto Google, search a keyword, and then go to like, you know, page 8 and find something really cool anymore, right? Like none of that stuff exists anymore because it's all just like, well, first of all, half of it's AI slop, right? And then the other half is just trying to sell you some weird supplement that isn't, you know, tested or, you know, like random stuff like that, you know. Feels more standardized with the same 4 to 5 companies running it. Yeah. You won't be able to find GeoCities websites anymore. It's so sad. I missed it, you know. Wait, excuse me. If you want to see a real blast from the past, check out Heaven's Gate website, still straight from the 90s. I mean, their IT department is like 2 people, isn't it? I don't think they have the manpower to update their websites anymore. But their IT, they're like, they only have like 2 people left who still answer questions and like stuff. So I don't know. Maybe updating their website isn't a big priority because then they would have to like ask everyone to like update the, you know, like please update your LinkedIn profile pictures and stuff. I don't know. The cult thing, yeah, the Heaven's Gate site is still up. I believe so. I feel like it's one of those like landmarks, almost like one of the wonders of the internet. You know, there's a lot of websites out there, right? I feel like the Heaven's Gate website is one of the wonders of the internet, and if it ever did go down, it would be like all around the news. Like everyone would be talking about it for at least a day or two. You know, just and like everyone will be revisiting what happened, the horrible incident, you know, like talking about like the psychology behind it and how people fell into that and like how cults take advantage of vulnerable people in desperate situations and stuff like that, right? Wonders, yeah. What are you talking about? The Heaven's Gate website. It's the website of that cult that believed was it the asteroid? There was an asteroid that was flying past nearby Earth, and they all had believed that if they died when the asteroid was close to Earth, then their spirits would be like scooped up by the asteroid because it was actually a spaceship, and they would take them off to paradise or something like that. The Haley Bob comet. Oh, it was a comet. Yeah, that one. The Haley Bob. Yeah, that one. I don't know. Maybe, who knows? Maybe they made it, you know, like maybe they made it. Maybe they were right. and we're all just gonna have to like deal with this, you know, like, I don't know. Did they off themselves to get on it? Yes. I don't know if that was specifically the inspiration for that group of people in Soma. I don't know if they had a name, but there was a group of people in Soma, the video game, who believed if you destroy your human body, your original vessel, at the moment of transference, then your consciousness will jump from your body into the digital version that lives on the Ark, and you can live forever that way, right? Like that cult from Soma, you know? I don't know if Heaven's Gate was specifically the inspiration for that, but like it is a fairly close representation of what they believed, you know? Like if you off your body, then your like consciousness, your soul, your spirit will continue forward as that digital copy, you know? Did you see a new Easter egg in Soma? Wait, there's a new one? They put out updates for that game? We still haven't finished that one, have we? Oh, reminds me of the Dead Space cult. Oh, I don't remember anything about Dead Space. I want to try playing. I actually know. I tried playing Dead Space 1 Remake again, but they still have the FPS bug where like your game controls, like your mouse sensitivity is based on your FPS or something like that. And it was really weird. I haven't tried it yet though. Maybe we'll try it. Lots of death cults like that. Yeah. I don't know why though. Like, why do people fall for that kind of stuff? Like, I understand the whole, like, if you're in a desperate situation, they provide you a way out, or they provide you with an alternative party to blame. So, like, I can understand that part, right? But the part of, like, you need to die in order to have your spirit be picked up by an alien spaceship, like, that part doesn't make sense to me. You know, like, where is, like, do I have a boarding pass? Like, or can I check my luggage or something? Like, there's a lot of steps leading up to it that I feel are not covered to enough of a degree that I would feel comfortable with that. Like, if I ever got to that point, I'd be like, wait a minute, this part seems a little bit interesting, you know? Especially since people feel the need to belong in a community. Here's the thing though, like, I understand that, but for me, like, my sense of self, I mean, okay, wait, no, I take that back. I was gonna say my sense of self-preservation is pretty high, but then you guys have seen me, so, like, maybe not. If someone said that to me and they're like, you have to do this and it'll, like, save you, I'll need more proof. I'll need, like, evidence, you know? The ultimate form of devotion, to die for you. Is there anyone that I would die for? Puniko? Probably? I know you're gonna say, like, I know someone's gonna be like, what about Haka? Would you die for Haka? I'd be like, no, just dodge. Like, come on, like, you can jump really high, just dodge the attack. You know, like, like Dragon Ball Z Bridge, right? When Piccolo takes the shot for Gohan, he's like, why didn't you dodge? You know, it'd be like that, right? Just like skill issue, right? He's a bird, exactly. He's a bird, he can fly. You know, like. So, like, I'm trying to think, like, I don't know, like, aside from Puniko, you know, would you die for Haka? No, like, just get good, right? Just don't die easy. Like, it would be more efficient if he just crouches. I mean, yeah, that's true. He's like short enough that he can just dodge by, like, ducking a little bit, you know, easy peasy. I wonder what the surviving members can come for the 3-Eye Atlas. Oh my god, could you imagine? Could you imagine that, like, there's another bus coming on its way? Like, like, it would be terrible, but what if they're like, oh, here's our ride, you know? Like, I don't know. Puniko's too fat to dodge, so yes, we protect the fish. Puniko would probably be sleeping the whole time. Like, you guys saw my 3D debut when we were attacked by the corruption beast. Puniko just did not care. Puniko was just eeping. Like, not a care in the world. So probably would not even be aware of the danger, you know? Just roll Puniko out of the way, just, like, gently nudge Puniko. Yeah. So round, so rotund, so squishy. Oh my god, yeah. Wait, I'm gonna go grab Puniko real quick. Hang on. Wait. Okay, I have Puniko. Puniko ASMR. No. Oh, you're so squishy. Okay, we can do the influencer thing. Like, I'll do the fingernail tabs. Come with me as we try this new fish named Puniko. Not the influencer accent. Oh my god. Have you guys heard? Kids nowadays in school, they're talking like influencers. Like, not all the kids, like, of course it's, like, very specific, like, instances, right? But I saw this one clip of a teacher talking about how the kids are talking like their favorite influencers that they see on TikTok and YouTube shorts. Does Puniko have a canonical size? Yeah, hang on, let me go grab Puniko. If you guys want to see Puniko's canonical size, if you guys must know. Yeah. So here's Puniko's canonical size. Do you not see how squishy, how round? Look at Puniko. Oh my god. Ah. Very squish. Very small. Ah, it's so cute. So cute. Oh wait, I can also show you Puniko's tail. Like, there's Puniko's tail right there too. So yeah. Very small, very round. Oh my god, you're squishy. Mm-hmm. Ah. The little tail. Yeah, Puniko is top heavy, I guess would be the best way to describe. Like, Puniko's head is really round and large, but like the rest of the body is kind of small and squishy. Amenable to eat and squish. Yeah, just zoom in on Puniko the streamer. Wait, what if that's it, right? Like you guys know about like the thing we're talking about earlier, right? Like, oh, actually the human is just the mascot, and the real VTuber, the real streamer is the fish. Like oh my god. If Puniko is fish, then how to get around? Easy, they float. They are magical koi fish, so they just kind of float. But like in a bubble of water, kind of slow. I don't know. I've not seen a bubble of water floating really quickly. It's just kind of like gently gliding, kind of like just on the wind with like the currents. Is it like a beluga's head squishy? Yes, very much so. Very squishy. Oh. Ah. I didn't know they made inflatable Weeby holds you ish fish Halloween costumes. Naka, thank you for the super. Thank you. Oh my god, Puniko is so cute though. Sorry, I have to put Puniko down, or else I'm gonna get so distracted just having Puniko here. Oh my god, look at the fish. The rubbing sound is doing something to your ears, like. We're doing a little makeshift ASMR stream here. Oh, you're so soft. Why are you so soft, Puniko? I'm so happy that Puniko is like perfect cuddle shape. I've seen the plushies for the other mascots. I am totally not biased at all, but I think Puniko is the cutest. Man. If you have your Puniko plushie, like I cradle it in my arm upside down, and then I just rub Puniko's belly. I just rub Puniko belly. It's really soft. Oh. Little taps. Oh my god, you're so cute. The way that I hold Puniko is I place my thumbs behind, or like right at the joints. Would you call those joints? I placed my thumbs right on the left and right fins, like right where the fins like contact the rest of the body, and then I place my other 4 fingers on belly. Yes, but it's like hold fish gentle like hamburger. You're really cute. Oh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's the tail. Sorry. I'm like just flicking the tail back and forth. Oh. Oh, thanks for stopping by. Get some good eats and good sleeps. I want a Punico plushie in a rerun. I wish, Chad. I really wish. The only thing that we can do on our end is encourage the Starmen to just keep asking, like the company and staff-san for a rerun of all the mascot plushies. That's the only way that we can really push for it, because on our end, we've been asking and begging for like a year now to have a rerun. Just like even like a permanent, like, hey, like, can we just have this open all the time for everyone to buy? But alas, it is not. So yeah, man, I wish. But we've been pushing too on our side. But I think the only way we can really get that to work is if the fans kind of push for it as well. Mascots and newies. Gosh, we should rerun the newies, you know? Would be nice that the newies is permanent merch since there's always new fans joining. That's what we said too. That's what we said. And then they were like, we'll think about it. We'll consider it. We'll look into it. And nothing, sadly. But wait, it is what it is. We don't even have Armis newies yet. Do you guys think they'll get their newies? Wait, isn't there... Wait, hold up. When was their anniversary? Isn't it coming up, like, real soon? Hold up. Wait, when is their anniversary? Yeah, it's this month, right? Oh my god, wait, on the 18th, yeah. No way, that's so close. That's less than 2 weeks. No way, that's... The end of November? A couple of weeks? Sometime this month? 2 years this month. That's crazy. No way. They're two... The boys are 2 years old now. Oh my goodness. The little babies. Oh, they're growing up so fast. We must rally together and annoy cover to give us some more Punico, right? Oh my goodness. That's what we should do. Maybe that'd be a great opportunity. No, actually, hang on. Out of respect for them, out of respect for Armis, like, support Armis boys for the Armis boys, right? Don't use the opportunity, like, if they do newies or if they do like plushie mascots, right? Just focus on them, right? Don't turn it into like a, oh, since Armis is doing it, plushies, you know, like, please do reruns of Tempest, you know, like, don't, you know, like, there's no need for us to put ourselves into that situation. We should focus and like respect Armis's big day and just make it all about them, right? But like maybe 2 weeks afterwards, you know, then we can start pushing for it. Then we can just push as like whole, like, hey, like, can we get a big like HOLOSTARS-EN plushie newie rerun kind of thing? Yeah. Because I want to make sure that the boys are, you know, they get their like chance in the spotlight as well, because they've also done a ton of work so far, and we want to celebrate all the stuff that they've done so far too. Yeah. Exactly. Give them their time. Mm-hmm. Is it possible to get a Punico beanbag merch drop at some point? Shiki, thank you for 4 months. Okwedi. Yes, I think so. I think it might be possible, but I don't know. I worry that, like, it would be kind of pricey is my big worry. Like it would be like, you know, like body pillows, like dakimakuras, they're pretty expensive, and I don't know how many people would purchase them. But at least with body pillows, they have like a little bit of versatility in that you can have the body pillow as like a pillow cover, or like a body pillow as like a wall scroll. Like you can hang up just the cover on itself as like a decoration. But I don't know about bean bags, because then you'd have to buy the filler for the bean bags, and that would also be expensive, you know? So like maybe, but then like you'd have to get the fillings on your own, and the filling would like, because we wouldn't be able to ship a full bean bag on its own. That would like, you guys already know how expensive shipping is. It's a little bit crazy. But like trying to ship the bean bag with the filling would be so much more expensive. So you would have to get your own, and that would be a lot more added like stress for everyone, you know? Oh, Nadaki Makura, but it's a cushion cover of Puniko being cute. Oh, do you guys remember that fish cube PNG from Employee of the Month, where it wasn't like a fish model, it was just a cube with like the sides and the front of the fish, like the PNG pasted onto it? It's a Puniko Dakimakura, but it's literally just that. Top of Puniko, side of Puniko, bottom of Puniko, back of Puniko, front of... It's just... it's just like, oh, wait, like wrapping paper? That's like, that has the designs on it, so when you wrap a box with the wrapping paper, it just looks like a Puniko cube? Wait, that'd be cute. Oh, that'd be so cute, actually. Oh my god. Matthew, think of the 11 months. A great talking merchant he is. Have you ever considered a latex LARP throwing fish? You can slap your friends with a koi and not injure them. Throwing fish? Oh. Maybe? I don't know. I've never seen any one of us put out merch like that before. I don't know how expensive that would be. Maybe I'll ask. Like I've already have asked Mana-chan about a lot about like the questions I've had for like merchandise. So like the potential is really wide. Like there's a lot of things we can do. Whether or not it would be cost effective is the big issue. You know, like a fake fish, like a faux fish. But I feel like you can already throw a plushie pretty well enough, you know? Like the TF2 Scout fish weapon. Oh, like the fish that's wrapped up in newspaper. Oh my god. The meaty weapon. Oh, a Puniko stress ball. Wait, that'd be kind of cute too. A fish pencil bag. Real question. Would you consider a dakimakura of yourself as merch? I mean, I already hug myself to sleep at night because I'm alone and I don't have anyone to hug. So it wouldn't be that much different for me, you know. Like there wouldn't be much difference if I had a body pillow to hug at night. You know? That's what Puniko is for. Yeah. Could be a stress squeezer. Recommend latex throwing brick whenever merch is mentioned as a bit, but a stress squeezer thing. Oh, I see. Thank you for the super, Matthew. On one side Shinri, on one side Puniko. Right? It'll be like on the what would you call those? Like the safer work side, it's like me, and then on the flip side, it's just Puniko. Like you think it's one of those like here's like the safer work version, and then on the flip side it's the not safer work version. But for me, it's just me and then Puniko. Just it's not even like a giant image of Puniko. It's like a tiny little Puniko just sitting there in its own little puddle of water, just kind of staring at you, judging you. Like Puniko goes up to you. So why'd you flip the cover? Were you expecting something? I know who you are. I know why you flipped the cover around. I know. You know, like the not safe for work side is just Puniko just kind of looking at you with his little eyes. The expression is the exact same, but you know it's judging you, you know. I've hired this fish to stare at you. No. You're gonna be nice to them, right, Puniko? Oh, you're so small and squishy. Oh my god. Puniko like drawing one of the French girls' pose. What I actually want is, you know those like full body morph suits? On one side it'll be me, and on the other side it'll be me, but in a Puniko color patterned morph suit. So it would just be like this giant humanoid figure with no features, no expression, but like the design on the morph suit are these koi patterns, right? Yeah, a full body Sentai. But it has a little koi patterns on it. I think it'd be really funny to just see that, because it would be like this really buff person in a full body like skin tight Sentai, and Puniko's face is just pasted onto where the head would be, so it's just like resized and like fit into the face. Oh my god, that'd be so good. Evelyn, Okwedi, thank you for re-upping the membership. Welcome back, welcome back. Okwedi, Okwedi. Like the Spider-Man hoodies that zip up. Yeah, exactly. But it's not Spider-Man, it's Spooderman, the knockoff version, the MS Paint version of it, right? The closest we'll get to a Puniko onesie. Ah, oh, man. I would love to. You guys remember the birthday merch, right? The one drawn by Vino Tina? Oh my god, that's so good. Ah, I wish we could make the onesie a real thing. Maybe one day. It looked so soft. Ah. Man. Still waiting? Oh, wait. Oh my god, wait, that's right. Now that I'm in Japan, it'll be a lot easier for me. I don't have to pay $300 in shipping. Okay, so the way that it works is staff sent me out all those checkies and the postcards, and I received them, and then I signed them all, and then I have to send them back. But on this, when I send them back, I have to pay $300 for shipping, and then staff reimburses me afterwards for the shipping costs. But like now that I'm here, I can just show up to the office and pick up the cards, and then just like I could even just sign them in the office and just have them be ready. So like there's, oh my god, wait. That means you guys might get the merch a lot sooner too, because we don't have to wait for like the shipping and all that. Oh my goodness, $300. Yeah, it's pretty chunky. Like international shipping is really expensive, even if it's just like a small package. If it depends on the weight, I believe. If it's like a certain weight, there's like a flat rate that they have to pay, and it's pricey. Yeah. 300 is crazy though. Yep. I had to do it both times for my birthday cards and then the anniversary cards, I think. Because I signed them both and I had to send them both back out. But yeah. Man. Wait, now you have no more roommate in your new home? I'm currently in the company office or like company apartments, but yes, when I get my own place, I will have no more roommates, so I can be as loud as I want to be. And I still want to try like voice acting, but being able to be louder. I want to be like angry. I want to do angry voice acting, you know, because I can do like regular just like talking, but like I was self-conscious because I had housemates. I didn't want to be too loud, especially if I were to like do angry voice acting, because they would genuinely think I'm being angry, and I'd be like, no, I was just role playing, Matthew, thank you for the super. I was at Anime in New York City, found someone selling a koi plush with his eyes open. Oh, don't have a Buniko plush yet. So for now it is my Buniko. Ah, let's go. Oh my goodness. Chat, wait. Speaking of koi fish stuff, I found a tarot card deck with koi fish designs on it, and I ordered it, and it's really pretty. I love the koi fish doodles on it. It looks really cool. Hashtag not sponsored, but I found it on Amazon and I bought it, and it looks really cool. Yeah. It's called Nishiki Koi. NISHIKIGOI. That's the brand. But it's koi fish tarot cards, and the art is really pretty. The art is really, really pretty. Yeah. I want to see. I might be able to post it on Twitter. I don't think I can show it on stream because I'll need permission to show it on stream since it's like a product. But I can post it on Twitter. Yeah. So I'll do that after the stream. It looks really cool. Tarot card stream when? Once I get my hand cam set up. Why do you like koi so much? Do you not see what I'm holding? Do you not see this lovable chunk of a koi fish? Yeah, they're just really cute. They're really cute. Also, the face that they make when they're just swimming around, they're it's really cute. But fish or water creatures, koi. Land creatures, possums. God, I love possums too. Possums are great. I love how fuzzy they are. They're not silky soft like cats are, because cats are silky soft. They're coarse soft, And that's what I love about them. They kind of look like little fuzzballs, and I love how cute they are. Did you say Amazon or Etsy? I got mine off of Amazon. Tarot is pretty easy to learn. I've been doing it for 3 years. Oh, I don't know what it all means, but I saw the pack and I was like, ooh, koi fish. Hell yeah. What about raccoons? I feel like raccoons are too basic. Everyone likes raccoons. They're all mischievous looking, So I also, yes, I love raccoons too, but I love possums more. I don't know, the ears, look, have you seen the possum's ears? How they're round? Man. I don't know, they're just really tiny. They're really small. Raccoons insulted everywhere. I mean, it's it's saying I like raccoons is saying I think the nurses in Silent Hill are hot. Everyone thinks that. It's too mainstream. And it's too basic, right? If you genuinely like raccoons, that's fine. But if you like them because they're cute, they're just it's the default cute. What about tanukis? Tanukis are fine too. I'm gonna tell Raccoon Man about this betrayal. No, don't tell her I said that. Aren't tanukis raccoons? Yes, but they're reddish brown. They're not full the gray, black, white, and gray raccoons. They're a little bit reddish, a little bit brown. Look at the hands, they're so cute. Have you not seen the possum's hands? The little grabby hands of a possum are so cute. Oh my god. They're raccoon dogs, not raccoons. Raccoon dogs, yeah. Their fur pattern is different too. Mm-hmm. And then the bears here in Japan are also really cute. Chat, that Pokemon, the bear. I don't know. I know there's a Pokemon. There's a bear Pokemon with the little moon pattern on their chest, right? That's a real thing. There are actual wild bears that have moon pattern crests on their chest, the fur. Teddy Ursa, one of those two. Yeah. Ursa Luna. Yeah, that one. Moon bears. They're really cute. That's an actual thing. That That's also one of the big reasons why I don't want to live out in the rural countryside of Japan. There was a guy who, I think it was on TikTok. He was on a TikTok live and just talking about Aomori is like a village, like a smallish village. It means like blue forest in Japan. And he was having a live, and then like the whole city gets like a citywide alert, like, hey, by the way, bears have been spotted near this train station. Please be careful. Again, bears have been spotted. Please be careful. And like there are like alerts of like elderly people just going missing because they were attacked by bears, and I don't want to deal with that. Like, so like it, like the guy was just there, and then it's like an air siren alarm goes off, warning, bear spotted, right? Like it's scary. So that's why I also don't want to live out in the rural side. Sun bears are the smallest bears ever, and they are friendship shaped. Okay, they may be, but like remember, they're still wild animals, okay? Like they don't understand that their like bite force is incredibly powerful, that they will break through bones, if you like, like it's like elephants, like baby elephants, when they're raised in captivity, they like get really cuddly with their keepers, but they don't realize how heavy they are. So like they have to be careful, because like if they want to lean on you, they can break your legs, because they just don't understand how heavy they are compared to human bones, right? So it's like, it's really cute, it's really adorable, but at the end of the day, they're still wild animals, I'm willing to risk it with the sun bear. Okay. After what I did during my Silent Hill F playthrough of me risking my life, risking Hinako's life just to get a good look at all the monsters, I can understand. But please be careful, okay? Like, I recognize that it would be hypocritical of me if I said not to do it, right? So I'll just say, if you're going to, just be careful when you do, okay? Can you imagine an alert that says warning fish? I want to see like warning fish, right? And then slowly, like you see this big shadow coming across you, right? And then like in the sky is this giant bubble of water with like a single huge koi fish just like swimming. So it's like a giant orb of water just like gently gliding through the skies with the fish. The difference is bears are real. The monsters are real to me too, okay? They're also real to Hinako. It's just the manifestation of the fears. The fears are real, okay? Man. I've seen pandas, they snap bamboo diameter of 4 to 5 centimeters like a toothpick. Yeah. They have a lot of muscle mass, and like it's scary. It's scary. Like, have you seen bears like swipe at a car? Like their claws will just rip through the doors. It's crazy scary. There's been incidents of storms picking up fish and raining them on people. Oh yeah, I remember that. Oh wait, wasn't there also one with like frogs? Where like, it was like frog spawning season. Or no, like it was like a little bit after, like a month after frog spawning season. And then like a water spout picked up a whole bunch of frogs. And then oh no, the poor frogs. Man. But fish. Punigo. Yeah, Punigo. The panda that made a snarl face because that's how the human keepers did it. Yeah, I remember talking about that. Was really cute. Have a great rest of your stream. Bye, Shumi. Bye, Koi. Chemi. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a good day. Please take care of yourself. Man. A Sharknado, but frogs. Yes. I would not be scared of a Frognado. A Sharknado, I wouldn't really be scared about. Like, the big fear of a Sharknado is that you would get hit with like a 500-pound shark. Like, the physical impact of getting like bodied by a shark is what scares me. It's not the teeth. Like the shark would be flying around so fast it wouldn't have a chance to like bite onto you, but just getting tackled by a 500-pound shark rotating rapidly in the air, that would cause like blunt trauma, and that would be what I would be afraid of, you know? Like a frognado, though, I feel like it wouldn't really be scary. You just kind of be pelted by frogs here and there, but like they're not that big. They wouldn't hurt. It would be like getting hit with boxing gloves, you know? Instant death. There are people dumb enough to put their hand into a beach shark's mouth. Oh my god, yeah, that's true. In case people don't know, even like beached sharks, being beached has no impact on the shark's ability to clench its jaw, so its bite force is like unaffected. Please don't do that. It will just completely sever your hand off completely. Like, don't do that. Do you like sugar gliders? They're kind of cute. They're all right. I have this weird thing about sugar gliders. I kind of had this thing with birds too, but like any small and light animal, I get afraid because they seem really fragile to me. You know, like sugar gliders, little birds, like flying squirrels. I like, what was that? Lenny and the rabbit, like. I worry that they're just too fragile. You know, I want to be very soft and gentle about them. Ever seen a sable? What about ferrets? Ferrets are all right. I like ermines. The frost ferrets. The ice Pokemon, the ice version of ferrets. You know, those are really cute. I like the white ones because, like, have you guys seen ermines? Stoats, yeah, but like the snow stoats, like the ones that live in the snow, because their fur is completely white and they have little like boba pearl is the best way I can describe it, like eyeballs that look like boba pearls, you know? I don't know, like something about the fact that their bodies are completely white fur and they have these little faces on them that's basically just boba pearls staring at you. It's really cute, okay? Like, I love that. It's so adorable. Snow stouts, yeah, snoats. They're just really cute. Just curious, what's your favorite Pokemon? I don't know. It's been a while since I played Pokemon, so I have no idea. Off the top of my head, if I had to pick my favorite Pokemon, Ghastly? I don't know. Wait, Haunter's too spiky. Gengar's kind of chonky. I like Gengar. You can like hug Gengar. Magikarp is cute too. What was the last Pokemon game you played? Black and White. Whiscash? What? Zygarde? Chat, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know these Pokemon. I know like Gen 1 and Gen 2, and that's it. Like, I don't know anything else. like you say all these names, and I'm like, what? What are these? Back in my day, the Pokemon rap only had 150 Pokemon and maybe 151 if you were on the schoolyard, and some kid was like, my dad works at Nintendo and he knows how to get a Mew in Pokemon Red. And I'm like, what? That's crazy. I thought Pokemon was a Japanese game made by a Japanese company. You're not. So how'd your dad get work there? You know, like, it would be like that kind of stuff. Zygarde is a dog with a glowing... Oh, yeah, the glowing butthole dog. Yeah, that's right. Oh, my God. Don't forget Yoshi and Peekaboo. Oh, my God, that's crazy. I remember those. The surfing Pikachu, which everyone thought was a fake thing, and until they came out with Pokemon Yellow, and you could actually get a surfing Pikachu, and people were like, oh, "No way, surfing Pikachu, cowabunga!" Sorry, that would be like 90s slang for awesome or totally radical and tubular, things like that. Oh my god. Thanks for translating. I know that there's a new Pokemon game out. I'm gonna be honest, I lurked in the boys stream who played the Pokemon games, and I don't think I'm gonna be playing it. Okay, I want to play a Pokemon game. Okay, I want to play a Pokemon game, but specifically, I want to play like the mid to end game Pokemon, where like I have a team and I'm going out, I'm leveling them up, I'm grinding them, and I'm tackling the gyms, right? Like that's what I want to see. Okay, I want to skip like the first 8 hours of hand holding and cutscenes. I'm too old. I can't do 8 hours worth of cutscenes at the beginning before you're allowed to go fight the first gym. I cannot do that. Okay, I'm so sorry. Like, if I could skip all of that and get straight to the gameplay, 100% down. I would love to just get straight to the gameplay. I cannot do the cutscenes though. No. Oh my god. Man. I like that part. Like, if it's like maybe 30 minutes of just introduce the character, because like that's the thing, like that's kind of how like Red and Blue started. Okay, you didn't have like, why was I thinking 8 hours of hand holding? It's basically 8 hours of hand holding, because there's always going to be a cutscene like, hey, this is a new mechanic, we're gonna have a 30-minute discussion about this, and the characters are just gonna talk about things back and forth that means nothing. Yeah, please give us this is not my first Pokemon game. Let me skip all the tutorials. Like, God, I wish there was an option to skip it. Been playing since Silver. Yeah. Because that's the thing. In Red and Blue, like, the only cutscene is if you leave the town, Professor Oak comes up to you and goes like, hey, it's too dangerous to go on your own. Come over here. And then he drags you to his lab. And he's like, hey, it's dangerous. Pick a Pokemon. All right, cool. Now you're off. Easy peasy, right? And then you're just in the game, right? Like, that's what I want. I just want to get to the gameplay. And I don't want to deal with all the cutscenes. I don't want to deal with them. The overpowered exposition. It's just too long. There's just too much of it, Just because you've been playing doesn't mean everyone else is. I know, but on one hand, I would reckon like a good 70% of the people who play a Pokemon game have played other Pokemon games in the past, right? But it seems like all the tutorials are designed for that 30% of new players who've never played a Pokemon game and are just like, it's like baby's first Pokemon, right? But those specific group, that demographic of people who have not played Pokemon games before are children, right? Like they just learned how to read and now they're getting into the game, which is why they make the tutorials so long and dragged out, because they got to make it really acceptable for kids who have never played a Pokemon game before, right? And I just, as an adult, I just want an option. Let me skip it all. I've seen it all before, like, you don't need to tell me that, oh, when the Pokemon's PP runs out, you can't use an ability anymore. When the Pokemon's HP goes to 0, it gets knocked out. Like, no, I know that stuff. Just don't give me a 10-minute cutscene about how to go to the Poke Center and like heal. Like, I know how it works, But man, do kids even have the attention span for an 8-hour tutorial? Maybe? I don't know. Perhaps. But, wait. Right? Have you played Pokemon? Yes, no. If yes, skip tutorials. Exactly. That would be it. That would be perfect. That's all I want. But, I don't know. Alas. They said they wanted to remove difficulty from Pokemon after Black and White 2 easy mode would be perfect for forced tutorials. Bleh. I don't know, Chad. Maybe. I did buy Pokemon Scarlet. Or was it Violet? I forget. I bought one of them. At full price, mind you, because they don't do sales. Because Nintendo doesn't do sales on Pokemon. So I bought it at full price. And then I never played it because we were talking with the boys and we're like, oh, let's play Pokemon together and like let's do a thing because we finally got perms. And then, like many of our planned collabs, it fell through sadly. So was a hot man or woman professor? I think it was the cave woman professor. I don't know. I didn't like the design of like the sci-fi guy's outfit. Like I wanted more Tron. I wanted more like modern Tron, but I only got like original Tron, and I don't know. It seemed meh to me. Like like he just looked like a guy. He was just a guy. You know. I want like suave. You know, like I wanted like a full beard, okay? Like, who's that actor in the Tron remake movie? He looked like a Giga Chad guy. No, it's just the facial structure, right? But I wanted like more facial hair. I wanted it to be more grizzled. I wanted it to be more like the Jeff? Was it Jeff? Jared Leto? No, it wasn't. It was the guy with the beard and like the beard. I don't know. I forget. I don't know the actor. Hey, you traitor! You're finally awake. Got trying to cross the border to Skyrim. You dropped this Venusaur, Charizard, Blastoise. Matthew, thank you for the soup. Jeff Bridges. There we go. Yeah. I wanted someone more like Jeff Bridges. There we go. I don't know. I feel like I kind of like it when my men are a bit more like grizzled, you know? Yeah, the dad. You know, I wanted more Jeff Bridges instead of like just dude with the 5 o'clock shadow. You know, like just the 5 o'clock shadow doesn't do enough. Like you can't just put him in a suit that has lines on it and be like tech. You know, it doesn't work, right? But like Jeff Bridges, like I think like that worked, you know? But like young McDude man, right? More mask and has a farmer build? Yeah. If they don't look like sad divorced dads, then you failed. Right. Like you need to be able to look at them, right? And like understand the backstory. You know, like just I don't know. It's kind of why I really like Mads Mikkelsen. You know, because he's got that look of like aged. You know, like a fine wine, you know, like he's got that expression when he looks at you. He's got like the years of like wisdom and experience behind it, right? He's just got that the visage he has on his face, you know. It's like, whoa, right? That's why I really like Mads Mikkelsen. One look and you know he's divorced. You may, thank you so much for the 24 months. Thank you for the 2 years. Okoidi. I want a Tron film where Flynn is trying to find the guy who pissed on his computer. Like, oh my god, wait. That would be silly. I want to see like a really like intense, like super gritty film about the most mundane things, you know? Like the first half of Silent Hill F, you can basically summarize it as this bitch better give me my 500 yen back, you know? And then like everything with Rinko afterwards, you don't have to ignore it. But like up to the Sakuko fight is just give me my 500 yen back, right? It's like I want like a super grizzled experience of something absolutely mundane, you know? Like that's what I want to see. I think it'd be great, you know? Like you get the color grading, right? So you get like the what was that? Why can I not remember the movie title? The one with the it's like the Western one. No, No, not Western. No town for old men or some of that. I don't know. The one like the color grading makes everything look so like grizzle. No country for old men. Yeah, there we go. Right. No country for old men. Right. Like the color grading of that, but it's give me my 500 yen back. You know, like give me the loot presets for that. Oh, hey, Steve. Good to see you. Debts will be paid in blood to the guy who owes him $10, right? Man. That, like, can we get more of that? Just more silly stuff. Give me more, like, silly stuff executed in a very gritty way, you know? Don't give me, like, the whole, like, oh, we're trying to be like the Dark Knight. Everything's so moody. We're brooding. Like, none of that. None of that, you know? Is that how you pronounce loot? I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce loot. L-U-T. I don't know. I've never. It's like one of the words that you see. It's like when you read a book and you see a new word and you have no idea how to pronounce it, but you're like, I don't care. I'm just going to YOLO it and then just stick with that. So I just call it loot. It looks like loot. It's supposed to be loot, right? L-U-T? Like phonetically. Ah, yes. Antigone. Right? It's not Antigone. It's Antigone. Hermione. Hermione. Like that was a great one because people didn't know how to pronounce Hermione. So it was just Hermione's. Like, oh my god. I remember when the first book came out, none of my friends knew how to pronounce it because we weren't British, right? So it was just Hermione. Oh my god. That one was bad. Yeah, it's Hermione, but no one like we didn't know it was pronounced Hermione, right? Hermione. Or like how I think lingerie is lingerie, lingerie, right? Just try to read it as a Spanish speaker. Oh no, I pronounce it Hermione for Hermione, right? Persephone, right? Oh yeah, Persephone versus Persephone. Oh my god, Hermie won. Oh no, lingerie. The Hermione version, Hermione is how we say it in French. Oh my god, I don't care what the Pokemon company says it. Rayquaza is not pronounced like that. What? How is it? I read it as Rayquaza, but how are you supposed to pronounce it? Who was Persephone? Persephone. Yeah, Antigone is probably one of the worst one. Rayquaza. That's the thing. I don't know because you can have Rayquaza. Alternatively, epitome versus epitome. Ah, right. This is why English sucks. There is no rule. Like in Spanish, all the vowels are pronounced the same way, you know? But like in English, like depending on where you put you can put the emphasis on the correct syllable, right? And like it's such a difficult way to like talking and like pronunciating is so difficult, you know? Socrates. Socrates. Before watching Bill and Ted. Oh no, not the Socrates. Tomato or tomato, right? This frustrates me as an ESL. Yeah. So like as someone who is like semi-native English speaker, I know a lot of like, oh, like it's not that difficult, right? But that's because we have so much context behind it. English sucks as a language. It it was Socrates. Oh no. Don't know, it's gonna confuse more people. From Bill and Ted. Pronouncing testicles like this with the ass. Testicles. Like it was an ancient Greek name. Testicles. No, not testicles. Did you know that goatee can be pronounced fish? Oh yeah, like depending on how you like the different ways that those consonants and vowels show up, right? New superhero name. Okay, if I was robbing a bank Sorry, correction. If I were robbing a bank, okay? If I were to rob a bank, right? And then the superhero named Testicles came up to stop me, I would give up. I I don't know what your superpowers are, but if you introduce yourself as the superhero named Testicles, I don't want to find out. I'm done. I'm turning myself in, okay? Because like they all have names that kind of imply their superpowers, right? Like Spider-Man has the powers of a spider. Okay, Iron Man has the powers of iron. You know? The Testicles? No, I'm not gonna find out what his powers are. I know, you know. As someone who currently possesses testicles, I would like to continue to possess said testicles intact and unharmed. Okay, I don't care what his powers are. If they involve anything remotely around that region, I'm not taking my chances. Okay, I'm not taking my chances. He casts testicular torsion. I have two hands, one for each. You know? He like makes a fist hand motion and then he twists his wrist on the one hand and then he gets his other hand, does the same motion. Oh no. Oh my god. From 5 kilometers away? No. What is it like? Is it like the Death Note though? Like, does he have to like envision in his mind like the specific identity of the person, or is it just like an AOE effect where like everyone within the 5 kilometer radius just all feels it? You know, like what are the rules of your power, right? AOE is wild. He has to picture the specific ball. The only counter spell is testicular torsion in the opposite direction. No, you can like twirl, you can like pirouette your way out of it, right? Like if he twists it, right, you pirouette in the same direction to follow along with it, and then as long as you pirouette fast enough, you can avoid. You know, like, have you ever gotten a jar of liquid, like a jar of like pickles or whatever, and you like spin the jar? Like the pickles on the inside stay relatively in the same position, right? Because like it's the jar that's rapidly spinning around the outside, but the pickles themselves stay, right? So just pirouette really fast in the direction. What if he twists him in the opposite direction? That's skill issue. You just gotta know when he's gonna twist the other way, you know? Like you have to anticipate it, right? And then rapidly turn around and spin the other way. How did we get here? I don't know. I was robbing a bank and then I got apprehended by a superhero named Testicles. God, could you imagine? Like, what would you say? Like, so what are you in for? Like, oh, I was robbing a bank. It's like, oh, yeah, I get that. I got stopped by the Flash. Like, who did you get stopped by? Testicles. Like, there is not enough health insurance in the henchman work compensation pool to cover any damages caused by testicles. That bro hard read the torsion direction skill issue. Oh my god. Your cellmate cries for you. It's like, hey, do you want to come work for the Penguin instead? Like he's pretty ruthless, but he gives good, like he's got good dental, like he's gonna give you dental and stuff. Like health insurance covers pretty. It's like I don't know how much health insurance I'm gonna need to recover from this one. Honestly, at that point, you have to go from abandoned goon to a named supervillain. This is your origin story. Oh no. There it is again, chat. Wee woo, wee woo. Every day, constantly. It's been like every hour today. Man. Plot twist. Terrible phrasing there, but we'll go with it. Some D-rate hero who broke the one Steve rule has light powers decided to name himself the Flash. The Weebles are gonna help the henchmen. It's an ambulance, and it's like, what happened? It's the seventh guy today who all suffered the same testicular torsion injury. They're like, what's happening? It's, oh my god. Wait. You know how like every single like superhero origin story, like Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, how he had the whole like 25-minute montage of him like learning how to be a spider, right? I mean, like to be like superhero, right? Like he's like entering into his superhero-ness and he's like testing out his powers, right? Imagine that. Like, I mean, it would be very hard to imagine, but one day you wake up, like you get bitten by a radioactive testicle, and then you have the powers of like testicular torsion, right? And you go around, you're like, wait a minute, I can now enact this ability on people, right? And then you test it out on people, like on just like simple criminals, right? Like a neighborhood bodega gets robbed, right? And then you go in there and you're like, let me see. Twist, right? And you're like, oh, I can do this, right? And you're like, oh, I promise to use their powers for good now, you know? Like that, you know, like it's that. Like that little time frame of I have the power, let me learn how to use it, right? Is when the ER starts seeing a whole bunch of people coming in with the same exact injury, and they're like, what the hell is going on? What is with this epidemic of all these people suffering from like testicular torsion, you know? What are the powers? I think you know. I think we've had a good Zatsu today, Chad. I think. It's lunchtime now, so I'm gonna leave you guys with not the bite of 87. Oh no, trading montage by spinning walnuts and water balloons, right? Oh my god. And then it'll be one of those the movies where like he has to go through this character development arc and he realizes, no, this power is too like it's too powerful. No one should have this strength, right? And he gives up the powers, right? So he like depowers himself, right? But at the end, right before the credits, right, it shows him like sitting down there staring at like a walnut just like on the table, and then he moves his hand and the walnut like slowly starts turning, and then it cuts the credits, you know, like it'll be like one of those scenes. Like oh my god, wait, it's from X-Men, right? When Magneto gets injected with the depowering, like the mutant vaccine or whatever that like removes powers, right? And then at the very end, he waves his hand and one of the metallic chess pieces twitches a little bit, right? Like he's starting to get it back. Oh, I'll use my powers for good, neutering dogs at the vet's office. Hey, I mean, if he can do it like quickly and effectively without causing any injury, like no surgery, oh. Hey, I'm just saying, you know, that could be pretty lucrative. Speaking of unorthodox powers, what would you do against the guy with the sword who rips your clothes off? Can't fight if people can see you nude. Wait, the guy with the sword takes my clothes off? What happened to hi? What happened to hello? Why? Not even dinner? Thank you for the super. Thank you. Maverick, thank you for the super. Speaking as a guy who's like a testicular torsion, it hurts and the ultrasound looks wacky. It's like Fat Albert paired up with Gary Coleman. Be careful how you sit on a bus. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness. I can't imagine it. I've gotten kicked in the nuts a few times. Like not as a pastime. Like, I'm not going out of my way to get kicked in the nuts. It's not like, I haven't been kicked in the nuts in a while. Let me go do that. You know, like, it's not like that, right? Like, you know, you play PE in class and you play soccer, right? And then like someone kicks the ball really hard. And you're like, I'm gonna do this really cool slow motion dive and stop the ball. And you manage to successfully stop the ball, and then you're on the ground in a fetal position crying for a while. You know, like, yeah, you stop the goal, but at what cost, right? So like, I understand what it's like the pain. So I cannot imagine what testicular torsion feels like. That sounds horrible, you know? Right? I use the stones to destroy the stones. Oh no. Oh no, not those stones, chat. Not those stones. You know what? Okay, I'm gonna call it here. I need to get some lunch. It's like 1 p.m. here. Thank you all for stopping by. Station. Wait, I've been told that light taps the balls hurts worse than the kick. Yes, it is. I guess like the best way to describe it is that like a light tap is focused on like the very sensitive parts, and your brain only registers like the pain of like the sensitive like area, right? If you get kicked, the entire play, yeah, it's the rush of adrenaline that happens when you get kicked in a physical location, right? Like your body sends a whole bunch of adrenaline down there, and like the entire area gets inflamed. So you can kind of distract yourself by thinking like, oh, hey, my groin hurts, you know, or like, oh, hey, my hip hurts, right? So you can focus on that pain as opposed to like a very focused, specific, this is the one part of your body that hurts kind of thing. So yeah, a large area getting hit with blunt force trauma it's easier to distract yourself, you know? Kurozora, thank you for the 33 months. Thanks, Shinri. Helped me with my long commute. Let's go. I hope you managed to get to your destination safely. Yeah. Is it weird that I want takoyaki now? No, it's fine. I like takoyaki too. Yeah. Nan, okweri, the most average results. Thank you. Street. Of course. Thank you for re-upping the membership. Okweri. Tamago or takoyaki for lunch, maybe. Ooh, why not both? A takoyaki, but with the quail egg on the inside. That way you can have both, right? Ooh, let's go. And thank you for the super. Thank you. All right, chat. I need to go get some lunch. One day, when the other boys are here, like Axel's gonna be here, but like I want like all the other boys to also come like as a visit, right? Like we can have them crash at my place. We can have them, I don't know, maybe like we can have them crash at Axel's place too, or something like that, right? But like when we get the other boys here, I want to do another takoyaki hat cam where we just cook some takoyaki and then just shoot the shit, or like, well, probably a really bad choice of words because Haka and I I remember the conversation Haka and I had. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna stop here. All right, let me go see who is currently streaming. Let me go send you on a little raid. Yeah, that was a very poor choice of words given the previous conversation we had with them. All right, let's see who is currently streaming. You know what? Ooh, nice. Okay, I'm going to send you guys off on a raid over to Haka, who is currently playing Squeg Simulator. Oh my god, I love it. I love Squeg. Squeg is great. Squeg is love. Squeg is life. All right. Thank you all for stopping by. Thank you for the Zatsu. I'm sorry I haven't put out a schedule yet. Things are still going to be in the air, but I think tomorrow I'll be in a collab with Ruse and Octavio for Arc Raiders, I think. And then on Friday might be like, on my Friday, I think it's going to be Project Zomboid 2. We're going to try multiplayer Project Zomboid with the boys, and then we'll do a membership stream afterwards. Isn't it Friday for me? I forget. I'll have to check the calendar. Sorry, time zone is still kind of wonk. But yeah. We'll do one. Also, Chad, did you guys know? Unrelated, real quick. The artist who did the Missing Halloween animatic, the animation, they put out. Hang on. Okay, wait. I gotta share this. Do you guys remember the Halloween animatic the animation that we watched, right? Yeah. Hang on, let me get you the link. Okay, so this is the original. Believe Mike Inell. Okay, so here is the original 10 years ago. Okay. They made an updated one. Here. 10 years later. It came out 5 days ago. So do check it out. It's really short. It's like a minute long. It's not really worth doing like a watch long of, right? But it's like it's do check it out. It's really cute. Anyways, okay. That's all for me. Have fun over, point and laugh at Haka Squeg and ask him if he shat out that cube on his own. Yeah. All right, everyone. Bye. Have a fun time over at Haka's. Koyasumi, everyone. Okay, I'm done. All right, bye everyone.